Dos.
Dos.
What's
Due.
Due. Un, do, trois. Right?
Do. Yeah. Do is fine.
I don't think I know any other languages for the
Ni. Each ni.
Each ni. What is that?
Two in Japanese.
Japanese.
Ichi, ni,
Okay.
san. Yeah.
What is Mandarin? Do you know?
That's where
I feel
I'm
like
gone.
that's the one that somebody might know.
I don't know it. I don't know that one, unfortunately.
Anyway, episode 2.
Let's go.
Guess
Welcome.
what? How many of us are there?
3, technically. Oh, me of us people. I not how many.
Is there a third body on this
I thought
couch?
you meant episodes. We were just talking about
Bitch, I haven't
episodes.
even given you the gummy yet.
I know.
I haven't even given you the gummy yet.
Speaking of.
Anyway, let's just take the gummy this time.
Yep.
We're just taking it.
All right. Here.
We are starting
Push down
this
and-
episode.
Teamwork makes
We're
the dream
talking
work.
about
Split it in half, and then we'll cheers. Or you're just gonna.
ooh, what are these?
The ones you bought. The really,
I know.
really good ones.
Watermelon lemonade. I was gonna say raspberry vanilla.
ASMR.
I was off. I was
ASMR.
off. But yeah, we're starting straight with the what's it called today, the gummy, because I think this episode, out of all of the episodes we've done, is the one that takes
two. Break. Go.
Takes the least
Yes.
amount
Yep.
of brain power.
Oh, I believed in you, and you did it.
Yeah, I think this one takes the least amount of brain power. So
agree.
what are we talking about today?
Our favorite thing ever.
What is that?
Cleaning and organizing.
Cleaning and organizing.
And if you're thinking that's boring, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No, it's not.
So
Just wait.
much fun.
Just wait. Trust the process. Sit down and just enjoy this ride because
Trust.
you're going to be like, these bitches are fucking crazy with this. Yes, we are, and that's why it's enjoyable. So
I love it.
if you can't enjoy anything, at least enjoy that part.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to start us with the game? What is our little activity that we're doing to start this off?
our little like shtick that we're gonna start this episode with is we gave each other.
Oh, you gave us an assignment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So insert audio of me describing the assignment here 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I just came up with the most perfect idea for our next podcast episode. I am having a meeting right now with my co-host Belle. Say hi,
It's
Belle.
still going. It's right here.
And I told
This
her
is the
that I
audio.
wanted to record a video because we had discussed this a little bit, but I kind of wanted
And if
to
it was
share
any
with you guys
longer
as
than this
well.
amount, that's okay. That's the only amount of time that we're gonna give for that clip to be
That
able to explain
explanation.
itself. Yep. But yeah, so we're gonna give each other gifts that we think would help each other
Do something more efficiently in our
do
house.
something more efficiently in our house.
And I love
Because
it.
one thing that you taught me is that if I'm gonna get you a gift, there's some parameters to it.
It has to be practical.
It has to be practical.
That's the one. That's the number one. Is it has to
Or
be
I get
practical.
two of them, so then I get one,
Yeah.
you get
Yep.
one. So guess what? I got you something practical and
Yep.
two of them. I got
Yep.
one for myself too.
I love this. I already own one of these. I actually own
Oh, the
two
thing
of
that
these.
you got me?
I actually own two of these. I have.
Do you want to go first? Yours is already here.
Sure. So the part of it was this. Did you want to try and do a guessing game or anything?
Sure.
Bitch.
Do I want to do a
I know you want to do a guessing game. Actually, I don't know if it would necessarily be guessing game thing, but
Look, we're using this. We set this up and I'm actually using it. This is so fun.
you got to just tighten it. Yay!
always-
Look at that.
Always tight.
Okay. So
Yes.
I got this because it was based off of our peeves a little bit, like something that we think people could do better. Not that I think you do this, but I think this would help you.
I know, but now I'm trying to remember
Okay.
what the peeves were.
Well, I didn't tell you yet.
But you said it was based off of peeves.
You said
I know our peeves
yeah,
enough to
yeah.
to make like an
Okay.
educated guess.
Yeah. So this would help you do something that I know you already do, but you kind of do it on hard mode. This lets you do it faster and easier at the drop of a dime.
You know
when
what it is?
someone like me comes over and you don't ruin my day.
Our pool boy behind the camera knows what it is.
Our pool boy does know what
Huh.
it is.
Okay.
So this, do you want to? Yeah, I would say you want to feel around a little bit. It's still in its packaging. So
Ah, it bit me.
it did. Yeah.
It's like kind of rotund.
Yeah, it's kind of chunky.
It's a little chunky.
It's chunky.
It's Barney.
It's Barney.
Okay, wait.
Wait. Let me explain my.
I'm
oh,
just
yeah.
feeling more
I'll
of
say.
it. Oh, it's like
Yeah.
some sort of lint roller.
Yep. Well, actually, yeah. Pull it out.
It is a lint roller.
So it's called a chom chom. All right. I discovered this when I still lived in California, and
Can I open it?
Yes, yeah. Please open it. So this essentially de-sheds any surface
Wow.
of pet hair, and it's
Wow.
reusable. So what you do is you roll it back and forth, you get it in here, and you empty it out, And you can take the vacuum to in here to clean it
wow.
out instead. So you have the thing that makes you go on your hands and knees with that little tool to do it in your
do
carpet and
that.
shit. I was like, no, I know sometimes she just wants to like go fast.
I
and,
do
like,
wanna do
whatever.
fast.
And I realized you didn't have one of these. So I grabbed it. And you know why it ruins my day? Because I'm someone who wears all black. I sit on somebody's
Is that how I
couch.
do it?
Yep, back and forth.
Okay.
I sit on somebody's couch. Yep. It's an arm workout. Yeah, you can deep clean a carpet, any type of upholstery.
Wow.
As someone who wears all black and owns pets, I go to somebody's house. This is my biggest peeve. If I go to your house and I sit on your couch and I look like I'm wearing your animal, why did you have me over? You know who I am. Why would you do that to me? That's so mean to me. I now can't.
There's hair in there.
Yeah, it's really good. And we like vacuum and stuff the couch too, right?
Q Owen Wilson.
I know. There was a cuter one there's one that kind of had like a little cat on it, but it wouldn't have gotten here on time. So I had to.
I'm
I
obsessed
bought
with
this
this.
one.
I'll bedazzle it.
It's so cute and it's so useful.
I
It's my favorite
love
thing. I own
this.
2. I have one downstairs and one upstairs.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it fantastic?
PetHairGone.com. Straight
Chomp.
to the point.
Yep. Chomp.
I wonder
Chomp,
what I
chomp.
find on that website. That's awesome. Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
All right. So now I'm going to get yours. All right. So I got you 2 things.
No more Cinderella-ing animal hair in your
so
house.
the first thing I got you
Okay.
was.
Why did you get 2? We just talked about the rules.
Because I
know.
could explain, and I will. But
Okay. Go on.
the only way I can get you something is if I get 2 of the same things.
Okay.
Or if it's going to make your life better. This one makes your life better, so I got 2.
Fine.
I got you 2 items.
Right.
So I got you this.
Right.
And this I don't have. This I
Okay.
have the older version of it.
Okay.
And this is the smaller version of it and the more move version of it. I need to
Okay.
move for a little bit.
Okay.
Like the mobile version of it.
Okay.
But it's the
What is this? It
It's
looks like a
the-
calculator.
it's the Brother. So Brother is like the kind of like
right.
OG 1920s brand of
Okay.
label makers.
Okay.
And so this is their new label maker.
Got me a label maker.
Have you ever had a label maker before?
No, that was mine. I always use somebody else's.
Yeah.
Got me a label
A label maker.
I'm a little wet right now.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I'm really excited. My house is going to look crazy.
I know it is. It's
Pool
really
boy,
fun.
I'm so sorry.
It's really fun. I love having a label maker.
Thank
So
you.
if anybody, let me know how it is because I don't have the P-Touch. I
You
have
don't
the
have the new
bigger
one?
one.
Okay.
And so I think it comes with some rolls.
Yeah, I'll figure
And
it out.
and you can get different label colors.
Oh, I love
I
that.
didn't. It comes with probably just like the white.
Either the white or the black, yeah.
I think just probably the white. And so you can change a few of the fonts. There's a few emojis on it. You can change the spacing. You can change some stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. It's really fun.
Oh.
You're gonna label everything.
Oh, you're gonna come back next time, and my entire office
I
is
can't
gonna look
wait
fucking.
to see all the
That's
stuff
gonna
that you
look
label.
crazy.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a really fun one.
Crazy.
This one's a little bit more of a
Yeah. That's organizing.
Yes, it's a little more
It's an organizing thing.
yes, but it's also like something you have like. I don't want to give you too many things that there's like a big learning curve with.
Oh, fair.
Do you know?
I do. I understand.
You have to just like jump right into something, right?
I understand.
So then the other thing I got, and
Right.
this is also going to be really great for the pool boy. I think
My
the pool boy
shorts.
guy's going to really like this one. I'm going to move.
Meh. You think Pool Boy's gonna like this one?
Yes. I found these and I got 2 of them, and they are our colors. So this
Okay.
one's mine.
Okay.
And this one's yours. If
Okay.
you want to open it. It's very cool.
I don't know what it is.
So it looks like, what does it look like?
It looks like a decahedral die.
Yeah, it looks like a D20 or a D12, right?
No, a D20.
No, I think it's only 12 side.
Oh, D12.
So it looks like a D12. It's a timer.
A timer.
So you turn it on.
Right.
And now it's on because it had the blue flashy light.
Right.
And you can either have it be. There's 3 options.
You were
light,
influenced by this.
kind of. There's a light.
Okay.
See.
Okay.
There's a sound
Okay.
and there's a buzz. So you can
Ooh.
have your decision of which one you want it to be.
Buzz always. My brain kind of omits sounds.
It is now a 5-minute timer.
Because of whatever you put up.
It is now a 30-minute timer. It is now a 25-minute timer. So depending on the side that you put it on, that's the timer that it is. It's minutes. And so when you want to do something, you set. So we can do this with the podcast. We can see how long. And then, you know what, everybody? You can all see how little we edit from this because we're going to set like a 60-minute timer and it will go off in 60 minutes. And
Ish.
probably in the
Yeah.
episode, I don't know, probably 54 minutes. We could probably cut out massive like 6 minutes at a time. It's just like
Yeah.
us messing up. But like, isn't that
Yeah.
cool?
Or even just us tangenting a little too hard.
Or I probably just like start
Yeah.
gooning.
Start singing Taylor Swift.
3 episodes in a row. Taylor
Okay.
Swift mentioned. Woo, 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 woo.
All right, I'm putting it face up.
Okay,
at the
so
60 minute
yours
mark.
is the 60-minute one.
Yep, I got the 60.
I'm going to try 30.
Okay, cool.
And let's see if it works.
Sick. So that's going to be great for when I do anything.
I
truly.
know. I really hope these work well.
I have a really bad, I don't have time blindness, but my problem is I hyperfixate when I get into a task and I don't realize how long it's been since I've done a task.
Okay, so now we're getting into cleaning and organizing.
Yeah.
So since we're doing cleaning and organizing, we should establish that cleaning and organizing
Right.
are very,
Very different.
different.
Yes.
They're very different.
Yes, I agree.
So cleaning is the thing that I probably would say I not like less, but
enjoy less. Can gamify less.
I have to put more effort into gamifying it because I don't find it fun at all.
I agree with you.
I don't mind it.
I like the outcome. The outcome's worth it for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
And so, for example,
going into it isn't the fun part. I agree.
So, for example, we recently were going to watch a show and I said, I want 30 minutes. And so and I said, how much time is 30 minutes? What time is that ending at? When did I say, give me 30 minutes? So I asked her, I was like, when did I say, give me 30 minutes?
I remember, and I said, it ends at 12:45. I was like, it ends at 12:45. Yeah.
Yep. And I said, okay, so 12:45 is 30 minutes.
Yep.
Great. And so I set a timer for myself and I was like, I'm going to do stuff. And so, I cleaned, I did stuff, but I had to, do some sort of, gamified
Right. You turn it into a game against yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think hopefully this little
timer does that.
Timer
too.
toy is helpful for that.
Yeah.
But as we continue to explore cleaning and organizing, for me, I try to make everything fun. I try to make everything gamified. I try to make everything interesting because the thing that most people don't like is I feel like for cleaning, most people don't like
anything
it. For organizing, people don't feel like they have enough information to know how to do it.
Anything that feels like an obligation, people tend to be more reluctant to do.
Yes, and so
I agree. I'm definitely.
And
guilty of
so
that.
when it comes to cleaning and organizing,
I
tend to pick up a organization task.
Okay.
Sometimes quicker than a cleaning task.
for sure.
Because I'm
I find
this one's a little more fun.
Yeah.
And so I kind of treat them more like projects as opposed to daily things. Because what they're actually supposed to do, I feel like for me and for you, the organization that we try to do in our lives are a project that we take that takes about 3 to 6 hours over the span of maybe a week, right? If you could maybe do it in one setting for 3 hours, maybe 2 settings, 3 hours each or something like that. It's a project organizing your cabinet, organizing
when I did my
something like
kitchen,
that.
it was a full 8-hour day.
Yes, right?
Yeah. But I
you
love
do,
the outcome.
But you do that
yeah.
so that the cleaning
Is easier.
is less because that's the thing that has to be done over and over and over again. I think people
prioritize organizing things in the way that makes cleaning them easier. Yep,
yes,
I agree.
Yes, because organizing is something that you realistically should only be doing
Maybe
once,
and then everything goes back where it belongs.
Twice a year, maybe once in the winter and the summer, something like that, like a spring cleaning type thing.
Spring cleaning, winter whatevering. Yep. When you swap stuff out,
cluster happens.
Yeah.
But what needs to then happen also is that organization has to keep in mind the things that you want to get done on a weekly, daily,
hourly, whatever.
basis. Because the cleaning is way more difficult if you don't have kind of the setup to work
The
with
things
it.
that you need to do more consistently will be easier if you set them up for success in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. And unfortunately, that was just kind of the big part of the
So what was your
adapting.
experience growing up with
Cleaning?
Yeah. Have you always been a clean person? Let's identify what is our connection to cleaning.
Oh, yeah. I would say I've always been definitely a more organized than I was a clean person. Cleaning was something that as I got older, started recognizing what actually felt clean to me instead of just looked clean. So the way I grew up is I was split between 2 households. One household, it was we did everything by ourselves, and the other household was we had somebody who came bi-weekly. We had a clean lady who came bi-weekly. She would do the bulk things, but any maintenance between that we did ourselves, right? So I was kind of tiptoed into it a little bit before being given the entire thing as a whole of go figure it out. And I think that was
Beginning,
a great
middle,
way to,
end, right?
Yeah, I think there was a great way to learn is that giving someone a chore or two to really teach them how to do it and the timing of that progressively rather than just saying, hey, like, go figure this out. This is all your problem now, you know? Because there are some people who their parents did everything for them, or they had a cleaning lady the entire time and they were never taught how to clean things properly. And then you get the frat boys in the frat houses where they're disgusting.
About to say, what's like the biggest problem that like the majority of girls our age have when it comes to dating men
is when they go to their house and it's like a frat house.
When you become a roommate with them and all of a sudden you are like, why do you do it that way? Why? Just I want to know. No, why? Why is it there?
I like that my floors are marine clean though. So.
Your pool boy is so good at cleaning them floors.
My pool boy is so good at this.
I can lick those floors and they are clean.
Yep. Once you smell the pie salt in that house, you're like, oh, I can drop whatever the hell I want on the floor today and I'm good. Like,
insert the video of me here.
Yeah.
Dropping the water this morning.
Right after the floors were cleaned.
It's just water, but
it's just water. It's fine.
Here's the funny thing.
Woke me up thinking that something broke in my house.
Okay, so you're talking about your connection to cleaning.
Yes.
And the funny thing for me is
I also grew up a little bit chaotic. Like I grew up in one of my houses was very hoarder-y but not in like the like hoarder house TV show way, more in the like I grew up impoverished a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, we don't have the resources that if we need this, that we can go get it later.
Waste is a big thing for you.
Waste was massive, especially
waste is a big thing for you.
Food waste is one of my biggest ones. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why my fridge is very...
Her fridge is crazy.
The way I organize my fridge is very, very...
She knows the food in her house very well.
I do, and I rotate them the very specific way.
You're very thoughtful about that.
New things go toward the back, and yep. So
I think that's a really good one for people to participate in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so... Your connection to cleaning is that, essentially.
Right. It also with my mental health. I'm a product of my environment. And it makes dealing with what's in here a lot easier if everything around me is really serene and clean and there's a sense of like balance and organization.
It's the same thing about when you look good physically.
Yes,
when you
that
feel
concept.
Like you have a good outfit on, you feel like your hair looks good, you feel like physically like I am clean, right? That same...
Just because I'm sad doesn't mean I need to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, same... reflection of your internal dialogue and your internal clock and all of that stuff is going to be like super intertwined with what the space around you looks like. And it's a very big representation of usually what's going on inside. And sometimes the hardest thing is to just like start that.
Yeah.
Like it's truly the biggest hump that a lot of people struggle with.
I agree. Starting. Definitely starting. It's getting the motivation to start too.
Because it can be overwhelming.
It is, especially if you let it go long. If you let it go for a really long time, then it's more. Maintenance is so easy if you learn how to maintain spaces. It takes 20 minutes out of your day versus 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
The overarching theme, I think, of basically this entire episode is going to be the
how
difference
to make it easier.
How to make it easier. The difference between organizing and setting yourself up that the cleaning later in your life becomes so much more manageable.
Yep. Even things like, hey, I don't care if a pack of Clorox wipes costs a little bit more. It's 3 extra steps less than me getting a bottle, spraying the bottle, doing the wet wipe, doing the dry wipe. If getting a thing of Clorox wipes is what makes me maintain a space faster, cool, I'll do that.
So this is what we were talking about last night, remember? The X of all of the things that we do is the resources. Yep. So there's time, there's money, and there's like
items, like literal resources, like physical, finite resources, things that can run out.
But I would say that's kind of money. It's like how much it costs. Do you have the stuff already? Yeah. So it's time, it's money, and then it's effort.
Effort and skill.
Yes. But the skill is something you can learn.
That's true.
Effort is no matter how much I know how to do this thing.
Right.
I still have to put in X amount of energy into this thing, right?
Yes.
Some things are worth a lot of effort for not a lot of money. Some things I'm willing to put the money in because I don't want to put in the effort.
I don't want to put the time in either.
I don't want to put in the time. And so everybody has things that you
have to balance
weigh
resources
differently because sometimes I'm like, you know what? I know this is going to take longer. I know it's going to cost more, but the effort is less. Like my Roomba. That is a high cost low effort one, right?
But it
takes a long time. It goes around. It takes forever. I could just get up and take my Dyson and clean.
I have one, but with the way that my house is currently set up right now, is I would have to get a second one for it to be effective upstairs.
So let me see if you can figure out an example of one that's
the room
high time.
Okay. High time.
High effort. Low cost.
Oh. Me DIYing my entire house right now.
I know, that's why I was thinking of it.
Yeah, literally me DIYing my entire house. So I don't have the money as the resource.
You
so
switched
I'm gonna,
the resource with time or effort and money, right?
So I don't have money. My only resources that I don't have for that is money. So I'm sacrificing the amount of time and effort I have to put in so I can save that money
And so then
get it done in the way I want it
your
done.
Clorox is same,
And-
lower effort actually,
Right.
but what's one that's high effort,
Uh-huh.
high money,
Uh-huh.
low time?
High effort, high money, low time.
Like if I just sit down, I scrub this out, I have this fancy thing, and I get it done, it's going to be better. Like a label maker. That's over the top. I'm not going to tell anybody watching this to go get a label maker.
High effort, I'm trying to think of like for my high effort, high money, low time. Oh, like easy. De-shedding my dog, getting a really expensive vacuum cleaner for that.
Yes.
Like a multi thing.
High-end products.
Yes.
When you get a high-end product.
I have a Kirby vacuum. That thing is a monster.
Because you know what the effort is the learning curve.
Yep,
Eventually the
exactly.
effort might be low.
Exactly.
But the learning curve is like, again.
Well, no. The effort is the maintenance of a high product because you have to get specific bags, specific whatevers, right?
That's what I mean.
High effort, high money.
The learning curve of it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't just give this to someone and be like, here, use it.
Right.
You have to eventually learn how this is going to integrate into your life.
Also, for a vacuum like that one, and I can't use external products. I have to go use the brand products.
Do you know
for
what this
it.
technically also is?
What is it?
A new thing that you have to add to your list of things to do.
True.
So that is more effort.
It is.
If I'm giving you a product
Yeah.
that is technically a new task on your to-do list,
but it's going to save me time later on.
It's going to save you time later on because
Right.
it's the high effort,
Yep.
the higher money,
Yep.
but it will save you
A
time.
lot of organization is high effort.
It is.
And maybe a lot of time to do it initially, but later on it'll save you all of the above. You know? At least that's my objective.
Our
when I do
goal is
stuff.
at all times is to save resources. We
Yes.
just weigh them differently depending on the item
Yep,
and depending
exactly.
on the task at hand,
agree,
right?
I agree.
And so it's interesting because my connection to, since you mentioned your
Cleaning,
connection to cleaning, my connection to cleaning is I've always been a very neat, tidy person.
you're very type A.
The only funny part about all of that is
Right.
I'm a mess when it comes to
Oh, you tornado.
Yes.
You call what I do tornadoing.
if you give me a drink, it's spilled all over me.
Yeah.
If you give me a cup, it's on the ground.
If there's stuff everywhere, but you want it out of your way, you don't even think about where you tuck shit. You just put shit in drawers and stuff, and it doesn't matter where it goes. So you're not organized when you do that, right?
Yeah,
You're
so
clean, but it's not organized.
There's two red flags I really do have with my
Okay.
cleaning.
Okay.
But
you've been good about trying to break them.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have you tell a story in a second.
I know exactly what story.
So the first red flag is the fact that,
Yeah.
again, I'm physically messy.
Right.
Sometimes I have to,
Right.
someone will look at me and they're like, you have crumbs all over you. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's usually just food. I don't know what it is with
Right.
food. But I used to be called Puddles growing up, and it makes it sound like I peed myself, but I didn't pee myself.
No, you just
I
spilled
just
everywhere.
spilled everywhere.
Yeah.
So the first issue is that. And so
Yeah.
I do need to just tidy up after myself because
Yeah.
I octopus arms a lot, and I kind of exist a little too
You have,
fast.
you have too many arms for where you're looking for
I
what
also
you're putting things.
I will smack myself into a wall. I will
True.
knock something over. I just
Yep.
kind of move a little bit too fast.
Yep.
And so I have to make sure everything around me is in a good spot
Right.
and thoughtful, or else I'm going to knock it over, right?
Or you're going to forget where it is.
And the second part is that I'm going to forget where it is. So do
Yep.
you want to tell the story about
Our first time recording.
Is it the charger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our first time
I think
recording.
I wrote that on our
I love that.
call list to be I think we should mention this.
So here's a fun little story. Okay. So we both have MacBooks. All right. Mine's a little bit older, so we can't even share chargers.
Story time with Belle.
I don't think we can share.
Everybody get your snack,
get your snack and your water.
snack. All
It's
right.
not that long. So she looked at me. We went to go clear the couch so we could sit and do this, right? Do exactly what we're doing right now, which is we started setting up, we built everything, and now we're like, all right, let's take all the extra pieces in the box of the things that we got, and let's move everything. Let's take everything off the couch so it's just us and what we need. She goes, okay, you go do X, Y, and Z in the other room. I'll take care of this. And I go, okay. So I come back. It's all cleared. We do the episode.
So let's just clarify. Did I take care of it?
You did.
I did.
So fast forward. Everything's packed up. I asked her where.
But sometimes taking care of it
Yeah.
is my most important thing.
Right.
And so I will do that
Right.
regardless of how I do it.
Regardless of what becomes collateral to that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So I asked her where was all the stuff that
The
was.
task has to be filled.
Yep.
I have to check it off
Yep.
the list.
So what I asked her was, okay, where did you put all the things that was on top of here? Knowing I had some things I really needed on the couch at the time. And she goes, oh, it's all on the bed in the guest room. I go, okay, cool. That's fine. I'll get it later.
I'm just letting you know there's only one thing that I messed up in this whole situation.
So anyways, fast forward. She packs up. She leaves. Like however many days later, she spends a couple days. She
don't
spends
like
the
this
time in the
story.
guest room. She hates this story because
I literally just told you to bring it up.
Yep, I know.
And I'm like,
I know. So fast forward.
I hate being wrong.
It's Monday morning, and I sit down to go work, and I can't find my laptop charger. So I go into the guest room because she
And
told me
almost
that's
sounded
where.
like you were gonna say that you couldn't find my laptop, and I was like,
No.
that would have been crazy if I just like stole your whole fucking
my
laptop.
whole laptop.
I'm just like, oh, sorry, I took your laptop.
I can't find my laptop charger, so I go, oh, she said she left everything in the guest room. Let me go check the guest room. I go in the guest room. It's not there. Everything else was there. It's not there. So I message her and I go, hey, do you know where you put my laptop charger? It was plugged in before we started recording, and I know we had to unplug things, so we had extra ports and whatever. And she goes, it should be blah, blah, blah. And I go, it's not there. And she goes, okay,
So we
could it
checked
be-
in. We checked in with the electrician and the pool boy.
Yep, we checked
who
in
were
with the
helping.
electrician and the pool boy. They didn't know where it was. And she goes, I go, is it with you? And she goes, no. And I go, are you sure?
I did not say no. I didn't say no. I said I don't think so.
Right.
The person who cleared all of the stuff
Right.
was the electrician
Right,
and the pool boy.
right,
And so I was asking to check in with them.
right. They said they didn't take it and that they didn't have it. But pool boy had an extra charger, so I took the extra charger for now to solve
Yes,
the problem.
and historically,
Yeah.
the pool boy and the electrician
Are usually
might say they don't have it, and then we find out that they have it.
Right.
That happens to everybody. It just happened to be me
so
this time.
So we double checked. They actually didn't have it. And she goes, okay, I don't really know where it is. And I go, I'll keep looking. Maybe it just got tucked away or something.
Mm-hmm.
Couple weeks later, I still can't find this damn thing. And I turn to her, I go, are you sure you didn't shove it in the camera bag or something? And because
Here's the thing. I wish you had told me that at the beginning because I would have checked it.
I did though. I said,
No,
check
you
your,
didn't.
I said, check your suitcase.
No, you didn't. The suitcase is different than my camera bag.
I said, okay, suitcases, whatever, semantics. Anyway, so
No, that's
fast
not
forward.
semantics. That's not semantics.
Checking your bags, plural. Like
That's not what you said. You said check my suitcase. I had spent the weekend at your house.
Fair.
What did I bring with you?
the camera bag in the suitcase, I think.
Yes. And was it in the suitcase or was it in the camera bag?
I don't know. Where was it?
was in the
the
camera bag.
Okay. So I said,
And so my
can you
suitcase
double? I said, can you double
is the
check?
thing that has my
No.
pajamas.
I had asked you. Do you think it's in the camera bag? You like your exact words were nope. Your exact words were.
I'll fucking look it up.
Yep.
You did
No,
not
it
tell
was,
me
it was
to
on the
check in
phone.
that.
Your exact words when
Oh,
we were
it
on the
was on
phone.
the phone,
Your exact
sure.
words to me were, no, I know exactly everything that goes into that camera bag because of the way things need to be organized in it. And I go, okay, I didn't question you. So I said, you know what? You're right.
110% you did not
You
tell
said
me.
because of the little compartments in the camera bag.
We hadn't
Why
switched.
did you tell me to tell a story that you knew was going to start a fight between us?
Because that camera bag was not the camera bag we were using. That camera
Oh.
bag didn't exist at the time.
Not this one, the other one, the old one that you just shoved foam inside.
We did not have the foam in it.
Oh, I thought we had foam in it.
We
instead.
wanted to get the foam. We switched over to that
Oh.
camera bag because
Okay.
that camera bag did
I
not
thought
have
that one also
That's
had
what we
foam.
buy. That's
Yeah.
why we bought this camera bag because
Yeah.
the camera bag has the compartments. That one did not have the compartments.
Anyway, so I told her, well, go double
I
check.
will admit a story when I'm
Yeah.
wrong, but I'm not going to let it be told wrong.
Anyway, so she goes and doubles checks, and then she goes, you're going to kill me. I go, so you have my charger? She goes, yeah. I go, I thought so because I thought of the way you clean.
Yes.
And I go,
Yep.
I was like, we were already really hectic. We were starting a little later than we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was our first time getting everything set up. I know she was already anxious. So
I
I
had a
imagine her cleaning and just shoving shit in
I had
places.
a panic attack after the first episode.
You did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had chicken and it was fine.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, I thought back to it and I go, I know damn well she has it with her because if I don't have it here and I already checked in all of like the crevices.
So what you
and
need
stuff.
to do next time is just be more like very black and white with me. Check this spot.
Okay, understood.
Because check the suitcase.
Yeah.
That is where my pajamas and my toiletry bag
Yeah.
is, and I emptied that and I
Yeah.
put it away. It was in the camera
It was
bag.
in the other bag, yeah.
Yes. But my issue is
You know what I think? I think we asked the electrician, and the electrician was like, "No, it shouldn't be in there."
he definitely
That was
that's
probably
for
who it
sure
was.
the
I
case.
think maybe that's what you relayed to me. Was like, no, because we should know everything that's in there because of the way we organize it. That was probably what actually
Yes,
happened in that
yes,
moment.
yes,
was it was
yes.
a chain of
Yes.
of communication.
Yes. Mhm.
And I went, you
I'm
know
like,
what?
I will not
And
say
here's the
that I
thing.
said that.
And here's
I
the thing.
promise.
I would never question you if you were the one who told me that.
Of course.
If I knew it was the electrician telling you to tell me that, I would have been like, "Are you sure?"
What?
But I don't question you. Like,
Why do
I
you
just
think
don't
I asked
question
if
you.
it was the electrician or the
Yeah.
pool boy first? Because
No,
that was my first
that's
assumption.
valid. Now that I think about it, I think it was just the chain of conversation or communication. So then I went, no way she doesn't have this thing because
I did have
I
this
can visualize her shoving shit in my drawers, inside of cabinets they don't belong in. I'm like, I promise you, she just went like one of these things, like clearing a desk, right? Like, in like the romance scenes where they
Okay,
take their arm and they
so-
scoop everything.
The joke, the butt of the joke is, and the point is that was a really
Hey,
big.
the couch looked great.
I know the habit was very popular for a really long
Yeah.
time, which was I see something
Yeah.
that isn't where it's supposed to belong.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I don't like it there.
Right.
And
But you
I
actually
have-
don't care where else it goes because as
Well,
long as it's not
that's
where
not
you don't
true.
like it.
If there is not a very obvious spot in my head where
Like
it
a home
goes,
almost. Like I say, everything has a home.
everything has a home.
Yeah.
And if that does not have an obvious home,
Okay.
it goes in whatever is closest out of my sight.
Oh, no. Okay.
Not any. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not I can't say that that's not the case anymore. It
Right.
is still true.
You're just more conscious of it.
No, I'm not.
You're not. I feel like you're doing
Everything
better.
has a home now.
Oh,
I don't have
you
to
adjusted.
I do not have to be worried. That's the
Right,
thing.
you
I do
adjusted.
not have to be worried about where to put this now.
Right.
I'm not going to just put it in this cabinet
Right.
or in this bag and just be like, oh, where did
Right.
it go? It's in that bag
That's it.
now. And you're like, shit, it doesn't belong in that bag. If it now has a home,
Right.
I will
Right.
make sure it ends up there.
Interesting.
So now that we have the new camera bag
Right.
with compartments,
Gotcha.
I will know
You'll
that it never
happen.
It'll never happen
It'll
again.
never happen.
Because everything now has a spot. So
Right.
if you say, here's a bag full of shit,
Yeah.
I will lose things in that bag.
Absolutely.
I need like a purse
You're not
with
good. You're not good with
compartments.
black holes.
No, I need
No.
like a purse with compartments. I need a drawer that's organized because if not, gone into the abyss.
That's so.
Gone into
That's
the
a
abyss.
really interesting. Like
So again,
you you doom pile.
it's truly that this doesn't have a home. I want to
Yeah.
move on to something.
Yeah. You
This-
doom pile. That's what it's called. It's called
It-
doom piling.
But it's not necessarily because I'm focused on the fact that right now all of this stuff in front of me,
Right.
I don't want it here.
Right.
So I'm taking it and I'm literally just, it looks good. It'll
Right.
be put away. Oh,
Right.
shit, I moved
Oh,
this.
you moved the timer like multiple times, so just turn that one off.
So one thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit and what I
Yes.
think we should like clarify
Yes.
is the fact that some of this stuff is like clinical.
Clinical and personal.
Clinical and personal,
Yes.
right? Because if we're gonna get high and talk about cleaning,
Yeah.
we're gonna
We have our methods.
we're gonna be meta about it.
Yes.
We're gonna be
meta. Meta was the word for it.
meta, and also we like to be psychoanalytical a little bit.
And intentional people because of ourselves. Because so, and you're going to be talking about it from the place as someone diagnosed with OCD.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be talking about it as a household of an ADHD individual with an ADHD individual. And we kind of have some clashing needs as well. So how to find that middle ground and shit. So if you resonate with anything we say, that is fantastic. And I'm so happy for you. And I hope it helps. But please understand that this is like one of many resources that I encourage you to go and seek to get help with. Because if this is stuff that you truly deeply struggle with,
We can add some.
this is not the answer to
We
your
can
problem.
add some resources in the
Yeah,
description too
well,
for
there-
people.
Some resources
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah.
But if you resonate with this and this helps you a lot,
Mm-hmm.
that's so fantastic. Please don't think that this is going to be the answer to your problems, though. Like, it is okay to need extra help and to need extra things. I did not really find my sense of peace with organizing and cleaning until I got medicated for my executive dysfunction specifically, right? It helps so much. And it's
And
like,
so all these tips
yeah.
and tricks are going to be helpful, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, they're not going to be solutions.
yeah, they're not
Right?
solutions. They
Yeah.
might be helpful for you right now until you can get to a resource. Yeah, no, I hope that people resonate with this. That's why we're doing this. We're hoping that people realize there's no concrete black or white way to do something. Do something in the best way that works for you and your needs.
What's the thing that helps you the most?
When I reorganized everything having a home, right? And
So
that's
everything
kind
having
of
a
what
home.
I'm
That's the same for
reorganizing.
both of us,
Yep,
so that's good.
That's the baseline of everything's to have a home. Now, after everything having a home, I started adjusting to, all right, when I engage with this area, what do I feel like could be better for me, right? So what I did was I remember I did something off of a video. I did two things off of a video.
Okay.
And then I did one thing intuitively. After learning about like the videos and why they do things like that in that video,
What is a video going to say to you that really usually convinces you to do that thing?
it tells you the reasoning why they organize it like
Okay.
that, not just that they organize it like that and it looks nice. They actually break down.
So that's
the
where you and
why.
I are so different because you
Yeah.
know what I do?
You just look at how it looks.
It looks pretty. I like really want things to look pretty.
No, I need an explanation on why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
So my first,
And
one,
I think that connects more with people,
and
who
that's why I
tend-
learned how to do it intuitively. You
who
can bring a
tend to
horse
struggle with
water.
like focus, ADHD, stuff like that. I don't have a
Yes.
lot of that struggle where I hit
No.
that wall, that executive dysfunction wall,
Right.
where I struggle with that stuff.
Right.
So if someone has that level,
Right.
these things can be really
And executive
helpful.
dysfunction is not procrastination, is not boredom,
No,
disinterest, whatever,
because again,
laziness.
I do not experience it because I do not experience
No.
these things.
So really fast to run through the three things. Yeah, let's
I'll
do
run
all
through
right,
quickly.
right, right. All right, so the difference between the three.
So the thing is,
Number
is
one.
boredom
Yep. Use vacuuming as an example.
Yes. So we have boredom, we have procrastination, we have executive dysfunction.
Yes.
And so boredom
Baseline.
is I don't want to vacuum. I'm not going to vacuum. I don't vacuum. Procrastination is I should vacuum. I eventually get to vacuuming. I vacuum.
Right.
And then executive dysfunction is I need to vacuum.
I want to vacuum.
I need to no, it's
Yeah.
at first it's just I need to, I want
Yeah.
to. This is a task that needs to get done.
Yeah.
And now it's can't do it.
I
And
can't.
it
I
doesn't
can't do
get
it.
done.
Yep.
So clearly those are
Yeah.
very different.
There's no
there
disinterest
is
in it.
something
You want
that
it
is
to happen.
happening between I
Yes.
want this done
Yes.
and the
Yep.
it won't happen.
Yep.
And so there's that there's that road bump. And
Yep.
so I think during COVID when people started to really identify
With all these things and had time.
yes, and had time,
Yep.
people specifically with like ADHD,
Yep.
all of this stuff really connected
Yes.
with these videos.
Yes.
And they found
Especially ADHD
yes,
specifically.
found community online and said,
Yep.
Oh,
let's
my
trade-
God,
let's
that's
trade-
like
let's
me.
trade the trades.
Let's trade the trades.
Yes, let's trade
And so
trades.
what are some of the trades that you've experienced that you're like, oh, I heard this from another.
Yep.
And I took it and I
So-
ran with it.
So a lot of mine is figuring out the sweet spot between ADHD and ADHD because unfortunately with my autism, which is the most predominant in my diagnosis, and that's what fronts the most. Sometimes my ADHD will just come and sucker punch my autism across the face and be like, fuck you, I'm going to make it really impossible for you to actually succeed in being comfortable in this because what our needs are completely in opposition of one another. So that's the reality of having ADHD. So what I have to do is
I see
find
TikToks
it.
all the time of it's like ADHD does this,
Autism does this.
and then the third one's like ding, and
ADHD. Yeah, it is truly like having two wolves inside me and neither of them like each
Just
other.
explain quickly what is ADHD.
ADHD is when you have both autism and ADHD simultaneously. My specific one is because I am diagnosed autism and I experience executive dysfunction on a chronic level to where it brings in that level of I have an ADHD diagnosis as well.
Okay.
And that is where my ADHD
So do you not connect with a lot of other ADHD symptoms? Is that just like the biggest one?
That's the biggest one
Okay.
for me because I
Yeah.
don't really and that's the one that kind of that one
It's
and
your
a little bit
pillar.
of and the focus. So focus
Yeah.
and executive dysfunction are my two big ones for my ADHD aspect in
okay.
my ADHD diagnosis.
Okay.
However, people with just straight up ADHD are built fucking different because their systems are chaotic, but they work. All right. So
I
and
feel
some
like
of them, because the chaos in them doesn't work for me. So I have to find
symptom, not the symptom, the system.
Yeah.
Is kind of the thing that people need to find.
Yes. So for
You need to find
Yes.
your system.
yes, because the chaos.
You need to find your habit. We were talking about habits.
Yes,
habits
habits.
are hard to start.
the chaos that comes along with some of ADHD systems. My autism hates the chaos part. So I have to find the systems in a way where I can implement them without them allowing for that little bit of chaos because the chaotic aspect of it kills me internally. It's really
do you know
tough.
what do you know what the step back is? And this is where I
No,
help.
what does that mean?
So we were talking about, so there's the task.
Yes.
How you experience the task. You
Yes.
need to get it done. You
Right.
do it, and then it's done, right?
Right.
Before this is identifying that you even have a task in the first
Yes.
place. That is what I think a lot of people...
love my lists.
Yes, so that's why I bring it up. Is
Yes.
because I think this is where I thrive a lot.
You do.
Is because I will always
Yep.
know what needs to get done.
Yep.
I am always aware of what time it is. I know how much time is left.
Yep.
I know when things need to get done. I know how long it's going to take to do
Yep.
everything. And so sometimes I like to walk through all of it in my head.
Yeah.
The problem for me with lists, though,
Right.
and I think I said this to you recently,
Which is it?
a list does not update as fast as my brain does.
Unfortunately.
And so I can write a list,
Uh-huh.
and 10 minutes later, I think of something better that I should have written down or a way to write it. And so I write lists, and
Over
I
and over
rip
and
it,
over.
and I'm
Yep.
like, I don't like it. I rip
know.
it, and I like it. So truly, my brain is this like...
Notebooks hate to see you coming.
They do. I wish I was a notebook person. I wish I could write it down, but I consistently... It doesn't look pretty. I'm like, I hate how I wrote that A. I have to redo it.
Your OCD literally hates you.
I'm like, God damn it. I was like, it's literally, I will like write a task list, and I don't think
it
it's
looks,
pretty.
by
It's
the
gonna
way,
be...
it looks fantastic every time she shows me and then goes, fuck this, I hate this.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm like super. If I could just get diagnosed with one thing, it'd just be perfectionism.
You would be so good with a fucking bullet journal too, but you would also hate it because you would be like, no.
It's like I have to get like used to it,
Yeah.
and then I have to be comfortable with like the
Aspect that you're not going to rip out this page as soon as you're whatever.
disorder.
Yeah.
I don't like disorder.
You and me both.
If it is some sort of like dysregulation of what I'm used to, and it has any indication I'm not good.
Yeah. So the Venn diagram that we are talking about today, it's actually the triple Venn diagram. One circle is ADHD, one circle is autism, and one circle is OCD, and there's always going to be overlap in every part of it and in the middle. So wherever you
But there's a lot of stuff that you experience that I don't, and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's why it's the Venn diagram, where it has their own respective whatevers, but there is going to be overlap, and that's why her and I get on like Donkey Kong sometimes.
I know.
But also there's going to be times where you and I are like, absolutely the fuck not. Like,
I know, but we do a good job of adjusting to each other.
We do. And you know why? Because we realize that the way where I fall short, you thrive, and vice versa in the places that don't overlap.
Do you know what people need to like really be able to, like, when we go, okay, you've identified this is the way that your system works. Cool. That might not work for your situation.
Right.
That's something that I think also people need to be aware of.
Right.
They go, oh, this TikTok's going to save my life. I'm going to do this. And then you realize.
Situationally, is that actually applicable to your life?
Let's get back to the thing that we talked at the beginning.
Resources.
Money, effort, resources, time, all of these things.
Yep.
Think about that all and connected to each other.
Yep.
Is it going to work with, oh, shoot, I have my mom and my dad that I live with.
Right.
I can't organize my fridge that way.
Right.
I still live with my parents.
Right.
They organize their fridge a different way.
Yep.
I can't all of a sudden just go reorganize my fridge. My parents could be like, the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Right?
My
And
fridge
so-
is one of mine. Is one of
and
the
so
videos,
there's a lot of different,
I have
like,
to redo it again, though.
yeah, I know. You just were talking about that.
I did the first way for my autism. I realized my fridge has to be my more ADHD.
Trial and error.
Yep.
Right?
I have to
always gonna
cater to
work.
one or the other. Like,
So your
usually.
system is not always going to work. And so
No.
I think what people need to be aware of is if they're listening to this and they're going,
Yeah.
oh, I really want this thing to work for me.
Right. Oh, it's my hour timer!
The timer.
I think it's been, I don't know, whatever, maybe a little less because we
That's so fun.
took a little
detour.
break ski.
Um,
We hit the brakes, looked at the scenic route for a little bit.
I like scenic routes.
I
bro.
know.
But I feel like the really interesting thing about all of that is the
Right.
fact that
The trial and error aspect.
yes,
Yeah.
but like we started this being like we're clean. We do
are.
this. We do all this.
I didn't pop out
start
that
this
way. I didn't pop out that way.
We did not
No.
start this way.
I was taught the
I
things
will
I was
say-
taught.
I'm gonna be sexist for a second.
Go ahead. I can't believe I just agreed with you before hearing you. I redact that.
Redacted. No.
Proceed slowly.
I'm gonna be sexist for a second.
Okay, proceed with caution.
Okay. I feel like
Please
I
don't
don't
make
know
me
if I can
regret
say
prematurely agreeing
I don't know
with
if I
you.
can say statistically, but I feel
Okay.
like based on my experience,
Probability.
probability wise,
Sure.
the majority of times I think
Mm-hmm.
men struggle more in the home with
Uh-huh.
organization and stuff like that, and that is simply for two reasons.
Okay, first one.
We told women it's their job to clean.
Yep. That's not sexist, that's history.
No, but I'm gonna say it's mildly sexist for me to be like,
Yeah.
if you're a man and you're listening to this, you probably are messier than a woman.
Listen, if there is someone our
Like,
if-
I'm not gonna like.
No, that's fair. But
That's
if there's
just
someone,
how it
if there's
is.
someone our age, the average
I know.
was yes, you go and you go learn and go to school and be the provider and blah blah blah, and then your wife will take care of the other stuff, and you only really need to know how
And
to
my
feed
sexist-
yourself, and you only need to know how to keep the toilet seat down. Like, but obviously, and we're only talking about heteronormative relationships too, right?
And so my
Like,
sexist thought is like, you and me are both women. I think there's like this kind of like inherent thing that we have as women to like know how to take care of things
you
sometimes.
know, you know what it is that we've been fucking cleaning up men's messes
But
throughout
do you
all
think
of history.
do you think there's any part of us that it's inherent? Because I think
Sure, I should think that's
I
part
think
of
there's
it.
something about it that we just like.
Yeah.
Some women will just like look at each other and be like,
Well, it's
I
like
know what needs to
think
happen.
about of like hunters gatherers stuff, right? Like there's a little bit of that like innately in us in terms of skill sets and stuff. And obviously there are outliers and people who find interest in stuff, but you still have to go out of your way to
Amanda
like,
and
do
Kyle are a great example.
that. From Summer House.
From Summer House.
Okay.
Amanda is the messy one and Kyle is the cleanly
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And that's not usually the case when it comes to
No.
like the sitcom situation.
Right.
The man
Unless
is messy
you,
and
again,
the woman is clean.
Going back to how I was raised in a bit of poverty.
There's so many different
and
examples. I love it.
by someone who cleaned for a living, so I was taught the right way to do things, right? But that like I still had to also now learn different systems. It's like, okay, cool, I know how to do it, but like when am I supposed to do it? What's the best?
Would you say
what's
that's the most efficient way or the right way?
I would say it's probably the right way. But that was my issue is like, well, the right way isn't efficient for me. The way I was taught, the one way I was taught my whole life isn't efficient for me. It doesn't feel right
based
for
off
me.
the parameters of how clean it is.
Right. And it's like I could get the end goal the same way in a more efficient way, I think, if I adjusted things for me, right? Because the issue is then you go to the time and energy, right?
Guess what? We all have the same tasks.
Right, we do.
Every single one of us.
Everyone has to clean their bathroom,
dust, clean their
change
bathroom,
their sheets. Yep.
All of these things.
Yep.
You just
Vacuum.
gotta figure out.
No one wants
how
to fucking vacuum, dude.
I like vacuuming.
You like the outcome of vacuum? No, you
No,
turn
I
into
like
like a little.
vacuuming.
You have a cute vacuum though. If I had your vacuum, I'd probably like vacuuming.
I like vacuuming.
Your
Okay,
vacuum
wait, so let's-
isn't even like a whatever. But you know
I'm
what
curious,
I don't have?
Let's go through it. What cleanings do you like and you don't like?
Okay. What do I like? Name something and I'll tell you if I like it or I don't like
Okay,
it. Wait, what are we saying like versus don't like? Is it something I struggled to want to do?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, understood.
I don't want to.
All right,
I don't
now,
like it.
all right, give me the
I don't
task.
like it.
Give me the task.
Let's start with just like the bathroom. Cleaning the bathroom. How do you feel about cleaning the bathroom?
I don't mind cleaning it. It's something that's like honestly, it's really easy for me because I go visually. Oh, there's a little bit of hair here, or oh, it's been a few days since the toilet's been scrubbed down, right? Like that's kind of visual for me where I can see like, oh, I'm gonna clean it now.
Mm-hmm. I wake up every morning and I vacuum my bathroom floor
Oh, that's so smart.
because the hair has dried overnight.
Oh,
And it is now not wet on the floor.
Okay.
And the condensation hasn't made it stick to things.
Wow.
And now we have hair on the ground from taking showers,
I
brushing our
vacuum- I
hair,
was gonna say I
all of
vacuum
these
twice a
things.
week, yeah.
And first thing in the morning, I take my vacuum every single day, and I vacuum.
in your bathroom.
I vacuum the bathroom floor and the counter, and the dust goes away and the hair goes away. It makes a
I will say
big
a hand
difference.
vacuum for countertops, game changer.
Yeah.
It's not just for upholstery and shit. Use it for everything. I promise you, crumbs. Where it takes 5 seconds. It's better than trying to do this little doohickey with the paper towel. You know
Oh,
what? You
it's
know
the
exactly
worst.
what I'm talking about. Stop doing that. Just get a fucking hand vacuum for
The
it.
hand vacuums are the best.
Game changer.
I just plugged a hand vacuum into our bathroom.
Iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
because
god.
I was like, there is like hair and stuff on the
Yeah.
counter all the time.
Yeah.
How do I deal with this without going through so many tissues
Yeah.
and napkins and
Yeah.
Clorox wipes
Yeah.
and just using my hand? And I was
Yeah.
like, get a fucking hand
Yeah.
vac. And so I got a
Yeah.
hand vac, and it's the best.
Clorox wipes and a hand vacuum. I'm telling you,
Like
it
they have
changes.
the tiniest little desk vacuum. Like
Yeah.
go on Amazon,
Yeah.
find a desk vacuum,
Yeah.
bring it into your bathroom.
Yeah.
It'll clean it
We'll
up.
have to empty it more
Again,
often. Yeah.
especially the men who are shaving their beards, clean up your beard hair on your sink. The biggest turnoff in the world is going over to a man's house and seeing the
Their
beard
fucking
hair.
beard hair.
I hate it. And it's a bummer because we love our hairy men. So like
know.
we it's the
I know.
It's like we have to. We're like, ugh, I guess I have to
It's
have the
just
sink.
part of it. We
but
understand.
like we get all that
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. So anyways, hand vacuum.
I'm thinking about hairy men now.
So clean the bathroom. Now give me like specific
Okay.
tasks.
So,
though.
so
Like,
let's start in the bathroom.
yeah.
So cleaning the toilet,
It's whatever.
cleaning the shower,
Hate cleaning the shower.
cleaning the sink.
I'll clean the sink. I hate my current sink, but if I didn't have my current sink because of its lip,
'Kay.
I don't mind general sinks.
Cleaning the floor.
My bathroom's so small, it's not really my chore.
Okay, cleaning the walls of the bathroom.
I have like a thingy, so it's fine. It's whatever.
Okay.
It's the same as cleaning the shower. I hate doing it, but
Organizing
it.
underneath your shower.
love it. Stop. Love it. Or you said organizing. Love it.
Again, so we've talked about there's a
Listen.
difference between
Right.
cleaning
Yep.
and organizing.
Love it. You
We
want me
like
to
to
rearrange all my
organize.
products to look really cute? You want me to rearrange all my products to look really cute? I love it. You want me to rearrange all my products so I know exactly what's where and how much of what I have left? Love it. Like I don't even. You said organizing. Love
And
it.
then we go, yep, like
Love
check,
it. Okay.
green flag.
All right. So
moving
out of the
on.
bathroom. Oh, vents. People, if you have
Vents.
HVAC vents, dust your vents. Even in your bathroom, dust your vents. Wipe them down. I get one of those extension things. I do it. It's fast, really easy.
I don't do that enough.
You should.
I know I
You
should.
should.
Because no, what's funny? I was just thinking to myself, there's someone who
I
went,
have really
oh,
bad
I
allergies.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I think there's somebody going, oh, I forgot that's something you're supposed to clean.
Yeah, I used to for a little bit, but I have really bad.
I know what the problem is. I want people to not feel bad that they forgot to clean
No!
something.
Again.
We're like not taught this.
No, you have to get used to it. And honestly, becoming a homeowner, you start realizing just how deep it goes because a lot of the you don't
That's the
realize how
difference.
much.
Guess what you are?
She's a renter. I'm a buyer.
Yes.
And there's some things where we go.
I have
Yep.
way less work than you do. I have
unfortunately.
way less work than you do. It makes a huge
It
difference.
does, because some stuff it gets fucked and you're like, well, it's not my problem.
Not
It's
my
always
problem.
my
It's
problem.
always your
It is
problem.
always my problem. But it also
But you
means,
also have a lot more freedom because of
I was
that.
gonna say, it also means I get to do whatever the fuck I want with my. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. I get purple walls and orange shit and shit mounted, and I get whatever the fuck I want. My light fixture's cool. You can't see it, but I get to do whatever the fuck I want in my home. And again, that's the other thing. Not even just like the organizing of the space, but the way you. Is it twisted?
Yeah, just keep talking.
Okay. Not even just the organizing of the space, but the skeleton or structure of a space. So the reason
Like
why
where everything is located? Like where you
or
put
how
things?
everything is done. Like for me, I already start. My walls are all dark. If you come to my house, I don't have light walls anywhere. And not a single room has light walls.
We have so many lights on us right
Yep.
now because your
Yep.
house is so light.
But it's
I mean, dark.
because
Because
bright
you're moon.
lights. No, well, yeah, but bright lights overstimulate me, and it makes me get keeping on tasks harder. If I'm already having my battery drained by something passive like a really bright light, it gives me less motivation and less energy to get things done like that. And I don't want to be in a room that doesn't make me feel comfortable to start with, right? What's your thought?
My thought is, so you're describing that the space around you
Yeah,
is
can
as
even affect that.
is comfortable enough that you are like, I want this space to look good, so I'll clean
Yes.
it, blah, 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 all this
Exactly.
stuff.
The
Like, there's
space-
like stimuli
yeah.
that it's not going to overwhelm
Yes.
you, right?
Yes, exactly.
Do you know what I love?
What?
Is a specific pair of shoes.
Oh,
to
yes.
wear when you
yes.
clean.
Yes. If you are ADHD diagnosed and you do not know this, it has been proven that wearing shoes, hard shoes, not like soft shoes or socks, by wearing a real pair of shoes will help you mitigate some of that executive dysfunction and that inability to start
It's
a task.
like you are starting a task.
You're
like you're
convinced
leaving a house.
yeah,
a house, right?
exactly, exactly. It's showing your brain, hey, that we have to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I have and what our pool boy has is a. I love that we are doing this. Is an indoor pair of real shoes, like hard bottom shoes. My slippers are technically slippers that I can wear out and about in the real world if I wanted to, but they're shoes that are specifically for inside the house for me to walk around
Like a hard
in.
sole, like a
hard sole,
like an
yeah.
UGG or a
not like
slipper with a
not
hard
like a
sole.
soft slipper,
Yeah.
right? Like it could be as comfortable. Like the shoe itself could be comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's a tied shoe, it's the best thing you could do because the act of tying your shoe gets you involved in the I'm tying up my shoes. I'm lacing up. I'm lacing up.
a task.
Yep, I'm lacing up to go do this task. It helps with that, and there's something about the difference between wearing something like being barefoot or
totally,
in
yeah.
socks and soft slippers to something with like a structured shoe to do a task.
I love that, and I've heard that before, and
it
I
works.
wear
It works.
I wear specific shoes
Yep.
mostly when I clean
No, it
because
works.
it affects like the dust, it affects
Yes,
the.
that
I'm
too.
also walking around and I've just like either
Yes.
vacuumed
Yep.
or if the floor is wet,
Yep.
you kind of have to do this. And like
Also-
I'm describing this when this is specifically in cases of deep cleaning.
Yes.
Not like you don't have to put on a new pair of shoes every single time you do like
Dust or
very
something. Yeah,
basic
no.
house management.
But if you have a big task at hand,
a task.
Yes,
A
yes.
task is on your list and you have
Yep.
to get it done.
Yep.
Put on the damn task shoes.
yep, put on the damn task shoes.
Put on the damn
Also,
task shoes.
do not just use pairs of shoes that you wear outside to do this. I am begging you. No, I'm championing for me and the fucking electrician. We are correct. Do not wear your outdoor shoes inside. Belle, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just wipe down. No, because that's how you bring in pests. That's how you don't even realize what you're tracking in. It doesn't matter how clean you think it looks. It's disgusting. You don't know how other people take care of their spaces. You don't know what's already been in that space before you. You don't know. Have outdoor shoes that leave your house and then have just a designated pair of indoor shoes if you want shoes on to do something. Do not do it. That is my PSA. That is my TED Talk. You are wrong if you think otherwise. And do not argue me. We're moving on. Continue.
You're so hot when you're right.
You are just continue because that gets me. You want to know what really grinds my gears? People wearing their outdoor shoes, especially shoes they wear.
But again,
fucking work.
She's so hot when she's right because I could not agree more.
And it also makes everything better. You don't have to worry about potentially tracking in fucking bed bugs, termites, whatever. I don't know how these things come. But that's how you that's how you track in these types of pests that you're like.
Again, the thing that we talked about is the fact that starting a good habit
Yes.
makes the cleaning, that
Yes.
big task that's
Yes.
on your to-do list that you
Yes.
really don't want to get done, that you're
Yes.
trying to avoid for whatever
Yes.
reason,
Yes.
it makes it a little bit easier because
This
the
just
task
reminded
is a
me
little bit less scary.
that I accidentally wore my slippers outside when I went to go check on you earlier, so I need to Clorox the bottom of them after this.
Noted.
So, by the way, if you accidentally wear your indoor shoes outside, that's fine. Do what I do. Take a Clorox wipe and wipe the
Wipe 'em
goddamn
down.
bottom. Yeah.
So task shoes are a really great one.
Yes.
Another tip that I would say, and then
Yes.
I'll eventually get back to asking you what things you like
Oh,
and
I
you don't
forgot.
like. Because
Yep.
I don't forget everything.
Where's the? We don't have our whistle.
Because we don't need it because I'm so good at it.
Just put the counter. Bing. Like.
No, but we didn't have to use it.
But we haven't used the counter. We're
I
kinda, I'm gonna say
know.
it counts right now because I want to use the counter.
Okay, ready?
Bing.
Um,
Also, if you know what that sound is, you're my best friend. Comment below.
yeah. So the fact that the shoe task thing is really
Yes,
good.
yes.
And then the other thing that I
Yeah.
really like that I've told many people before
Yes.
is when you're identifying all the tasks that you need to get done for a day, right?
Right.
You're writing down all this stuff.
Yes.
Write down stuff
Mhm.
that you always
Do anyways, because it's that dopamine hit. Oh, the feeling of I'm going to do this anyway, so I'm going to write it down. Guys, it works. Just do it. You're like, but why would I write it down? Like, I know I'm going to do it. You don't understand. Write it down on your list of other things you need to do and watch how you feel when you check off that box. I promise she is correct. She's eating right now because she hit with that one.
I love that one. So if you're
And if you don't know what a dopamine hit is, go find out.
grab
Get
the wand.
Oh, I was saying get your checklist.
I was gonna say grab the wand. That
What
hits.
wand?
That's-
Like a vibrator?
yes. That's gonna give you dopamine if you use it.
Yeah, it is. That's your D5 receptors, baby.
Yeah. So they said if you don't know what dopamine
Yep.
is,
If
get
I'm
the
not
wand.
mistaken, it's your D2 is your pleasure.
Because you just told me
and
this morning.
because dopamine is pleasure. Your D2 specifically is arousal, and your D5 is release. Is what I'm going to call it.
Great. So if you don't know what dopamine is, get the
What?
wand.
Yes. get the wand. What wand? The Hitachi. The Hitachi. It kind of looks like this, but bigger.
Yeah. If you write down these tasks like that you have to do every single day,
Right.
and write down one that you always do.
Right.
Make your coffee.
Yep. Wipe the counter.
Wipe the counter.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who are probably
Yeah.
thinking,
Yeah.
I don't wipe the counter every day.
Put my coffee mug in the sink.
Yeah. So things. So
Not
for-
even cleaning it, just
So
putting it
for
there.
me,
Yeah.
the things that I always do no matter what
Okay.
is I make a coffee.
Yep.
I brush my teeth.
Yep.
I put my contacts in.
Yep.
One that I know that most people don't do, but is technically a habit that I have is make my bed every morning.
Mm-hmm.
I will write down literally as much as literally take my glasses off, put my contacts in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's not a day that I can do that ever. Like
Oh.
I can't not put my contacts in. That's
Right.
I have to see.
Yeah.
And so by doing that, I literally every single day,
Mm-hmm.
if I feel like I need it, I can actively check off something from my list, and that makes
Hell
you
yeah.
feel good.
Hell yeah.
Like, give yourself credit for the spaces that the habits you already have.
Right.
Because then it
Because
doesn't.
then you also get to see how much you're already doing.
Yes, you get to recognize that you have habits that are
Yeah.
good, and you don't get overwhelmed by the fact that you have a new habit
You know
to
what
start.
else that does? It helps you unlearn the shame around not getting the other stuff done.
Yes!
That is a big part of task paralysis or
Yes.
executive dysfunction or just procrastination, right?
It's a lot of the shame behind it.
Yep. There's a lot of shame in people. I think the first part that people have a hard time getting over is the shame behind the fact that they don't do it, because then they also start to feel down, and that brings down their motivation even more. It's a vicious cycle. So break the shame. But let's get back to cleaning, because
Yes, I
I
know.
do want to.
Okay, so now we're in
Yes.
the kitchen.
Yes. Okay.
We're in the kitchen.
Wait, go to the bathroom. You tell me out of that list what you like and you don't like.
I think I mostly explained
What you do for your bathroom, right?
for my bathroom, I do the hand vac.
Right. What's the thing in your bathroom that you don't like doing?
For me, the weird thing is I just wish I could snap my fingers and have it be done.
I understand. Yours is a time thing. But not because you're using the time, but because it's just you want it done.
I just know
Mhm.
that if I start a task,
Oh yeah.
I cannot
Stop.
half-ass it.
Nope.
I
No,
can't.
you deep. She deep. It's always a deep clean. Even
My
even
biggest-
a maintenance clean is a deep clean. For
My
her.
biggest issue is that I'll be like, I want to fix this drawer.
Okay.
And then I empty the drawer.
Right.
But the drawer is in the kitchen.
Right.
I now need to do the other drawer next to it.
Right.
I'm doing all the drawers. I may as well do all the drawers.
Might as well
I have
also
to
do all the cabinets. Yep.
I'm just cleaning the kitchen.
Yes, you are.
And so what will happen a lot is I'll be like, I need to clean this thing, and then someone will come into my living
There's
room,
no
and
there's no
my entire
moderation.
room
Yeah.
is destroyed
Correct.
because I've taken the bones, I've ripped it apart, and I'm setting
The
it
amount of
back
times I
up again.
FaceTimed you in the middle of you doing
Yeah.
that. And for her, it's impulsive. It's part of your OCD. It's a compulsive thing for you.
And so
that's not something
sometimes
you have to plan for that in your head too.
And so sometimes I like really don't want to start something because I
Right.
know I will get like
right. There's no
super
sense of
honed in on it.
there's no sense of moderation for
No.
you. You can't just do the one thing. You have to understand that this one thing includes the entire space because that is how you're meant to
And
work.
so the thing for like the bathroom,
Right.
I don't mind doing anything in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to do it because I know if I do one task, I have to do
You're doing all of them.
every
Single task. Yep.
one of them.
Because it's a full reset for you.
Every single time.
Yep.
And so I'm trying to find small bits of things I can do on my day
Like the
to day,
vacuum.
like vacuuming.
Yeah.
So then that big task on my to-do
Right.
list, which is like once a month clean the bathroom, twice a
Right.
month clean the bathroom. I usually
Right.
do it on the 15th and 30th of every
Oh,
month.
interesting. Okay.
Like halfway through the month and at the
Right.
beginning/end of every month.
Right.
I don't want to go do it because I'm like, it's going to be so much work. But luckily, if I do little things every single time,
Right.
that big thing is not going to be so much work.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's like what everybody experiences, but
Yeah.
mine is more that like I just know I'm
No,
going to
you
be
have
way
you
too
have
into it.
you have the opposite of my executive's dysfunction. You like quite literally latch on to it, and you have to do the whole thing. There is no like, hey, I want to do one. It's I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like one is it's a package deal for you. That's so tough.
I know it is hard.
That's so tough.
And so I really do have to just be like, all right, I'm doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
And like I also have my big problem is I don't like to, and you have this problem too, I know it.
I know. I probably do.
I don't want to give anybody else the task because I know I'm going to do it better.
Silent screaming.
Mama Honey knows that one really well. That's the like, there's not a lot of people I trust to do this task the way I want it.
Right.
I do love to be humbled though, because I did have some cleaning ladies come over my house recently and I saw them cleaning this
They
stuff and
are
I was like,
amazing. And I bet your house smelled like
wow.
fabuloso afterwards. And
yes.
it's oh, so good.
They did such a wonderful job of cleaning and I was like, that was really peak. And so like
so
I
happy.
love moments where I go, I'm a good cleaner, I'm a good organizer,
are.
but also moments of I have a lot to learn.
Yep.
If you ever think you're done learning,
You're not.
you're not. You're not.
Okay, so kitchen.
So kitchen.
Yes.
Stove.
Like top.
Stovetop.
Fine. It's not my favorite task, but again,
I don't do the stovetop. That's my.
You really don't?
That's my roommate's.
Oh. No, I do.
I
I'll
don't
do stovetop.
dislike it, but now that it's not mine,
Yeah.
love that I don't have
So
to
I
do it.
actually split it. So I have cast iron grates and a cast iron
like center.
like grill thing.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't do the cast iron. I just do the top and like where the burners are and stuff, and I clean around that area. Cookie does the cast iron part. So it's like half the task I don't want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think you've now found enjoyment in it because the habit has gotten easy? Because I don't think I dislike doing the stovetop. I'm not in the habit of it anymore.
Right.
Because someone else is.
Right.
And I've learned to I don't want to do it anymore.
I will still do it sometimes if like I want to do it earlier in the day and I don't want to just sit in the sink or something.
Do you like making your bed?
No. Not with my current bed.
Here's the thing. Here's my example
I don't
for
like
the
making the bed.
thing. I also didn't like making the bed, but once it became a
Not that
habit.
I don't like making the bed. It's that my problem right now is I make the bed and my dog burrows in my bed, so there's no point in me making my bed like that. So what I do now, I just kind of pull stuff up and he's gonna burrow
But
anyways.
for the example of for the shits and gigs of the
Yeah.
example.
Okay, yeah, give me.
Sometimes the habit
Yeah.
and the thing that you don't want to do,
Yeah.
you don't realize that there's a world where you could
Yeah.
like doing that.
Yeah. I
Or
actually I kind of like making a bed. I don't like making my bed in my guest room.
do you know what? There's one thing that you will never be able to give me a tip and trick, and I will never like it.
What? Bed
Laundry.
making? Oh, I
I
know.
hate
You
laundry.
hate laundry.
I fucking hate laundry.
You hate laundry.
You cannot give me a tip, a trick, a try this
I
thing.
hate
No, I
dishes.
will never like laundry.
I will never like dishes.
You will never like dishes.
I will never like dishes. I will never do dishes. I have a dishwasher now. I will never do dishes. I will rinse a dish.
Why don't you like dishes?
Oh, that's a loaded gun. Do we want to talk? That's a loaded.
Give me your two biggest two biggest peeves.
Just TLDR is I had a parenticize me. And it was very like they would go gallivanting on vacations and leave sinkfuls of dishes for me, knowing that I am very obsessive or whatever about the cleanliness of my space, knowing that I would do it either way. It was their dishes, but I would do it.
It's less that you have the impulsiveness.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you are really aware that if your space isn't good,
Yeah.
you are not
My
good.
my mental, right?
And so you were like, great.
Yeah, that's why it's not compulsive. That's why I'm kind of obsessive
Yes.
about it. It's not OCD. It's I'm obsessive about it because
you're
I know
aware
what
of
happens.
how it affects you.
I know about the consequence if it doesn't happen, right? And that was, well, I'm not going to do it.
That's rough.
I'm just going to put it on you to deal with. And I know that you're going to do it anyways, especially if I give you no choice, right? So it's almost like a little bit of an abusive dynamic. I'm well aware. If you're sitting there being like, damn, Belle, like that's awful. I'm aware. I'm 32. I've done therapy. Like I've cut off the people I've needed to cut off.
And I wouldn't have asked her the question if I didn't
She
know
wouldn't
that
have
she was
asked
going
it
to bring
if
it
she
up.
didn't know I was good already with this. It's just more when I hesitate to answer something like that. That's more for y'all, not us. Like I am so good talking about real fuck shit. I'm good.
I know. I like that though.
But it's one of those things where I'm really self-aware enough to know why
And guess
I
what?
don't like it.
There's
And I'm still
probably-
not going to adjust. I'm not going to do
There's
it.
probably a lot of people who have
Have a task like that.
and
Yeah.
also have some sort of like
Yeah.
personal reason that they don't
Personal
like it.
aversion to it. Yeah.
A lot of people, when I go, well, what's your history with
Yeah.
cleaning?
Yeah.
You get someone who goes, I had a hoarder mother. I had a this.
Yeah.
I had a that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I had a sibling who was this, and so I always had
Bro,
to do
my
that.
sister used to leave snacks under the fucking bed. Oh my God, I can't even.
I think so. A lot of
I
lot
can't
of it
wait
is
till
your
she.
societal
I
world
can't wait till
of
she gets
cleaning.
married and I get to embarrass her because I shared a room with her. Like I'm waiting. Anyways, just funsies, just sister funsies.
But it's fun that the fact that everybody's experience with cleaning, I think,
Yes.
is super connected.
There's a little
to
bit of
your
universal
social
aspect to it.
of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And so for you,
Yeah, with dishes
Dishes.
specifically.
For me, I've said this before, and this
dishes
is
felt like a punishment, and I can't. Oh, also the other part of dishes, texture aversion for me. I cannot. Anyways, go on. Why are you laughing? You look horrified at yourself.
I am, because I've said
Yeah.
this before, I think, to you, and I've said it also before to my roommate.
Yeah.
I wish I had something horrible happen to me in like a laundry room or like with laundry so I could be like, guys, I can't do it. Sorry.
I think laundry is the universal green card of like, hey, if this is your thing, you don't need a
I
reason.
hate it. Do you
You
know
don't
what
need
I
a
said?
reason.
I recently had a
No
hypothetical.
one likes laundry. I like washing
yeah.
laundry. I don't like
don't.
putting it away.
I don't like
I
anything
think
about it.
there is a aspect of laundry that everyone is allowed
yeah.
to hate.
Yeah.
I hate putting laundry away. Fuck putting laundry away.
I said recently,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if my roommate ever got their memory lost, I would convince them they love
If
laundry.
we call mine Cookie, can we call yours Milk? Can we just like
Cookies and Milk. So when
Yeah.
I tell Milk, hey, if you ever
Yeah.
lost all your memory, I would absolutely convince you
Yeah.
you love laundry. I know that's ethically probably really messed up. I'd do it
We
anyway.
have talked about.
I said I would convince you love laundry. And you know what I said? I saw this TikTok once and it was really funny.
Yeah.
If you have a task that you don't want to do, convince another person around you that they're really good at it. Oh, you're so good when you do that. Oh my God, you're so good at laundry. You're so good at folding. Can you show me that again? How do you fold the laundry? And then I don't do the laundry. That's my tip. I hate laundry.
I know you do.
Laundry's my biggest op.
It's so funny. It's
like
so
I can't
funny.
do. You said the thing about the laundry chair. I could never have a laundry chair ever.
No, you
If
wouldn't,
I had a
you
laundry
wouldn't have
chair,
a closet. It would be your laundry chair.
that chair would be fucked.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yep.
I cannot do it.
My laundry chair was for clothes that I wore once but wasn't dirty enough to put into the hamper. That's my laundry chair.
I learned something recent about myself.
What's recent about yourself?
This was very interesting. I don't think I
Okay.
told you this.
No, tell me.
It's very weird.
What is it?
So the laundry chair, like we're talking
Yes.
about, when I see the pile of laundry, that pile of laundry
Yeah.
is huge.
Right.
And then I do it,
Right.
and it took us like 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
But in my head, it
takes
took
longer.
forever.
Right.
So I now
Daunting
realized is that I make a lot of mountains from molehills when it comes to my tasks.
yeah.
And so I was really freaked out
You
recently.
catastrophize. Is
I
what
do,
it's
I
called.
catastrophize.
That's one of your big things that I know.
And
I'm like,
so-
oh, she's getting triggered.
Yeah, I catastrophize. And so recently I had one where I was like, there's so many hats in my house.
I remember you were like, I need a hat place.
I know. I was like, there's so many hats in my house. How do I get, like, literally, I know I'm going to go home and I'm going to see 15 hats hanging on my door. And, like, I went home and there were two. But
Literally
in
two.
my head, I truly throughout and throughout felt like there were 15 hats in front of me. And I'm like, how do I truly see 15 hats when there's only 2?
So give me your big like things that you were like tips and tricks that you, because of the things that we like and don't like doing, that you've now done to help yourself do these things, especially because of the, like, with your OCD specifically in mind.
Everything needs a home.
I know. That's the big one for both of us.
That's
mutually.
the big thing, is because if I am like, we're getting so many more of X thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to you realize that a thing that is coming into your life now needs a home.
Right.
I go, okay, we have now bought enough baseball hats. This needs a home. And so sometimes identifying that something needs a home, I now identify faster.
Okay.
The second something comes into my house, a gift, I bought a new thing, I walk in the house with bags.
Where does it go now?
The second I walk in the house, every single thing needs to be put back where it goes immediately.
Okay.
It happened recently. I came back from traveling, and my roommate sat down, and I said, "Why are we sitting down?"
Milk sat down.
I said, "Nope. There's the duffel bag. There's the purse. There's the luggage, and there's the shopping bag. Every single one of those. Let's go through all of them. Put all of those stuff away." And then relax, because those piles of things will stack.
The out of sight, out of mind thing.
You cannot let that out of sight, out of mind thing. And so for me, I have to address it immediately in the moment. I have to literally be like, I have to get the laundry done. We're doing the laundry now.
Okay, wait.
We're doing the laundry now. We're doing it now.
So we both live with other people.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Your household is OCD and undiagnosed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. My household is ADHD and ADHD. So in your household, give me your things for OCD, like, that have really, really worked in terms of getting these tasks done, and then give me what's helped undiagnosed, like working through undiagnosed things. Like your soft parenting sometimes, right? Like that's a thing that you're like, maybe I don't know what's here, but this is a thing that works.
There's two things.
Right.
So
give me like your big stuff.
So this is really good advice for
Yeah.
if you do not identify with the ADHD struggle, and you're experiencing someone in your life who does, that's where I can give advice,
cool.
right?
If this resonates with you,
if this
cool.
resonates with you.
If this resonates with you, go do research on whatever the premise of this is.
Exactly.
Yep.
But again, because my person that I'm living with is not diagnosed, but we resonated with it, right?
Right.
So,
and it's, you know what it is? It's called, what I call it is peer reviewed, where if other people who are diagnosed
so I'm going to give you some peer reviewed examples.
If someone if a bunch of people who are diagnosed look at you as the undiagnosed
do you think we can
body,
identify our podcast as a peer reviewed
correct
thing?
We are peer reviewed. So my what I call peer reviewed, right? And I think
I should go get my T-shirt that says, "Don't worry, I have a master's degree."
Yeah,
I wore it yesterday.
I should get one that says something about being peer reviewed.
Yeah,
right?
I love it. I love it.
So if the joke about a peer reviewed diagnosis is that it's multiple people with this diagnosis turning to you and saying, maybe you should consider this to somebody undiagnosed. Because this is a like, that's how I got diagnosed. Was Cookie had a brother that's deeply autistic, diagnosed, like on like disability diagnosis, right? Turned to me and went, "Hey, I don't know if you've ever considered this, but I've now lived with you." And this was Cookie and my roommate at the time, who was also diagnosed ADHD. So it's two people with ADHD. One of them has a sibling that's autistic, turning to me going, "Hey, I think you need to consider that you might need a neurodivergent diagnosis. We've now lived with you for so long. We see these patterns and you're struggling here." And then my mental health got really bad. And then I went and I sought it out and I actually started getting answers for stuff, right? And it helped. So peer reviewed is essentially if people who are diagnosed turning to an undiagnosed person going, "Hey, undiagnosed, but something ain't right." Usually it's, "Hey, maybe operate under that and go do some research and figure it out," because you've had a peer-reviewed thing put in front of you saying, "Hey, we're not doctors. However, this is a certified peer-reviewed like information."
Yep.
Just because a paper about something is peer-reviewed and the information is correct, that doesn't mean that that's like what science is going to say this is the
not end all be all.
Consider like it's literally like what
it's evolving.
It's like a peer-reviewed paper. You're
science,
not going to go...
Science and psychology is constantly evolving, and there's a whole lot of asterisks and a whole lot of caveats.
Yep, and that's what a peer-reviewed paper is, right? It's just other people, in the profession or in the like specialty there are the ones saying this is all applicable knowledge. Now let's see what we can inference from this and move from there, right? same kind of tongue and cheek. God, the gummy. Tongue and cheek of saying something peer. So give me your peer-reviewed, like
'Kay.
with living with someone undiagnosed and
Okay.
having to try and navigate the gray. Because I call that, because being diagnosed is more black and white. Navigating the undiagnosed is very in the gray.
So one of the things,
Yeah.
again, there's two things that I do.
Yeah.
One is what I do.
Right.
And then one is that what I do to help others
Right.
that experience something that I don't experience.
Right.
So the best way for me to start something
Right.
is the second it's in my head,
Right.
do it.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay. That's a good one.
First thing, you walk in the door, you do the thing.
You can't forget it.
You do it every single
Yep.
time. We're starting this, we're doing this thing. We're
Yep.
doing this thing. I
Yep.
do
It's
not
not going to pile up. You don't forget about it.
do
Yep.
not procrastinate, literally, and it's hard. So
Yeah.
now, if you do not have the capacity to do that,
Right.
then you have to do something different.
Right.
But for me,
Right.
that works.
That's different. Yeah.
I work well
Yeah.
with, okay, shoot, I got to call the dentist about, okay, I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to write down the note and do it. I'm not going to
Exactly.
remind me of it later. The second the thing comes into my
Yep.
head, if it is possible to do right
Right
now,
then. Yep.
do it.
Do it.
Do
it. Helps. It helps.
Do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hate to tell people,
Yeah.
you just have to just do it. I'm so
Yep.
sorry. The biggest hump you have to
Yep.
get over is yourself.
Yep.
You just
And then-
have to do it.
And then you learned about me with executive dysfunction. You
Mm-hmm.
went, oh fuck, you can't. Sometimes you really don't have that option. And that's crazy.
And the problem is,
Yeah.
is like we said before, is sometimes people will be like, oh, it must be executive dysfunction. I can't do it. No,
No.
you're just
No,
You're just
no.
not doing
If you
it.
are okay with having executive dysfunction, you don't have it. I'm telling you, executive dysfunction is not a choice.
Yes.
It is not a choice. It is like the word. It's literally you fighting yourself and not winning.
Yes.
And that's the fucked up part. And then you feel awful. And then you have other people who make you feel awful.
Now, if you're in that
Yeah.
middle category,
Right.
which is, I know I need to get this thing done, but I'm having a hard time with
Right.
it for whatever reason.
Right. There could be something there. There's something
Yes.
there.
So for me,
Right.
I go, I
Right.
need to get something done. I'm going to do it right now.
Yep.
Just that like speediness to it is
Yep.
really helpful.
Doesn't even
for
let
me.
you overthink it.
Yes.
Yep.
Doesn't
let you decide to procrastinate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now
So that helps you.
For other people, however,
Right. Who have a little bit more of a lackadaisical approach.
yes, I am really fiery. If you couldn't tell by the energy, the hair, the look, I am a fiery
Her best
person.
friend is Latina. Like
Yes, like I'm surprised I'm not a fire sign. I feel like it's somewhere in me.
You know what's crazy? I don't have a single fire sign in my entire birth chart.
I don't know what my birth chart is. I'll have to check it out.
We'll figure
I
it
just
out
know I'm a
later.
Capricorn.
Yep.
Which Capricorns are notorious for being workaholics.
Yep, yes,
and
you
so that
are.
is part of my thing.
Yep.
So one of the things that I do for other people is because I know what the
Mess
task
with
is.
the ram, get the horns.
So I know what the task is.
Yeah.
I've identified the task and I
Yeah.
want to get it done.
Right.
I'm next to someone.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what the task is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to get it done. They don't know how to get it done.
Right.
So instead,
Some mix of that three.
some mix of that three, right?
Yeah.
You're either with a roommate, a partner, a spouse, a
Yep.
sibling, a parent,
Yep. Even a friend.
a friend.
Yeah.
The
Roommate.
thing that I do,
Did you say roommate? Whatever. Go
yeah,
on.
right?
Yeah.
The thing that I do is instead of telling them what the task is that needs to be done,
Right.
how to do it,
Right.
and when to do it.
You don't micromanage.
You can't micromanage. It's
Right.
really hard not to.
Micromanaging is very condescending to someone who is already struggling to do something.
Yes.
Do not do that.
Trust me, I micromanage a lot. I
do
try
too.
not to.
I don't realize I'm micromanaging
Yes.
sometimes. Right.
But the better
So,
thing to do,
Yeah.
and the reason I know how to do this is because I used to work with kids, and this is literally just what you do with kids. So
But it
let's, it does work. So let's say, okay, so we need to clean the couch.
I love that she's touching me again. Anyways, go on.
We need to clean the couch. What do we do with this again? How do we work with this?
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
So you take it.
Yep.
You go back and forth in small bursts.
Okay,
and
but
you
when I'm done with
progressively
it,
go.
what do I need to do?
Empty this.
Okay, we got to empty this. Got
Yes.
it. How do we empty this again? Got it. You
Oh,
just
no.
Dumped
Oh,
it
no.
onto the couch. You dumbass.
I'll get it later.
Okay.
It wasn't that much. I'll get it later.
So-
the same spot we kept doing earlier.
I thought possibly in this situation that maybe
Right.
she forgot how to do this. She doesn't know how to do it.
right.
I
Or
mean,
you forgot how to do it.
yes, but in this scenario, it
Right.
didn't. The reason why I'm scaffolding
It
it.
makes you do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have the other person learn on their own without making it seem like you taught them.
And also that it's not a hard thing to do. Like it's like, oh, you can actually intuitively work yourself through this.
Yes.
You know exactly how to do this and you're very capable of it.
It came up recently where my living partner was
Milk.
switched their
I think it's
towel.
milk and cookies.
They switched their towel
Okay.
themselves. And I said, awesome.
Yep.
The task on my head was
Both towels.
Both towels need to be switched at
Yes.
the beginning of the week. That was the ultimate task. Instead of going up to it and going,
Yep.
you switch your towel, why didn't you switch my towel?
That's accusatory.
Yes, it's good job. You switched the towel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you do mine?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh, you didn't even have a question.
No,
Oh, interesting.
No. You're still approaching it with they've made a mistake if they do that.
Oh, because if they answer you no, they're
Yes.
going to get upset about answering you no. Understood. Even if you don't even present it with any type
The
of energy.
one thing I'm good with gentle parenting
Yeah.
is never making the person feel bad.
Not a gentle parent. That's
But
so
the
fun.
thing is
I know.
you,
That's
you
what it
don't
is.
want to
Yeah.
make a kid feel bad for not
No,
realizing
you don't
it.
want to make anybody feel bad for something that's not intentional.
So by asking that question,
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah.
So what I would do instead is I was like, awesome.
Right.
One of the things that I'm trying to do is at the beginning of every week,
Yeah.
I want to switch the towels. So
Yeah.
when you do that next week, do you mind grabbing mine?
Do you mind doing mine too? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, yeah, you told me that. Then I don't make him feel bad for already telling him.
Yep.
Or he forgot. Or
Right.
I didn't even tell him
Right.
yet. Because sometimes I write things down, I say things in my head, but I didn't say it out loud.
Right.
So by being like, hey, this is the new task that we're going to do.
Yep.
And then maybe next week it comes around.
Yep.
They only do it themselves. You're like, awesome.
Cool.
I'm going to grab my towel.
Right.
First of the month, your towel switched, my towel switched.
Or it's like,
Good
hey,
job.
it's like even I go in and be like, hey, did you grab your towel already? I'm grabbing mine. Like make it seem like you're already, you know.
But still don't hit them with the question.
Oh, true.
Continue to do the,
Yeah.
I did it, you did it, woo!
Woo.
I did it, you did it, woo! And then maybe while you're in there, you grab both.
Right.
And then you slowly
Yep.
let them take the task on their own.
Yep.
And now it is their task.
Yep.
It is a long haul, though.
Yeah.
There is, what do we call it? The adjustment period.
The adjustment period.
Learning the habit.
That is a
hard.
big part, especially if you are diagnosed. Even
Yes.
like obviously we're talking about undiagnosed right now, but
But anybody, even
Yeah.
undiagnosed or not
Yeah.
diagnosed, starting a habit is hard.
Yeah.
It's like going to the
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah.
Everybody struggles.
Understand-
The hardest part is
yeah.
starting.
Yep.
Right?
Understand that if you are diagnosed, building the habit, you already have a handicap against you to do it. Do not beat yourself up.
Yes.
Like it's going to take you a little bit longer. It's not going to be as easy for you sometimes, and that's okay. That's the part that will get you discouraged. It's okay.
Take the help where it is.
Not doing it or forgetting
Yeah.
1 week or 1 hour or one day, whatever it is like, don't be like,
Yeah,
oh,
don't
I'm
beat
never
yourself
gonna
up
do.
for
I'm
it.
never gonna do this. Like I
Yeah.
can't do it. Yes, you can. Just pick right back up.
I
Right
know.
back up.
I feel like the thing
People don't know how to fail.
I know.
That's a whole other conversation.
The thing that people really struggle with is being,
Yeah.
it's either they don't want to fail or they're overwhelmed with the amount of things that we have to do.
Yep.
We're
Yes.
so good.
Yes.
They're overwhelmed with the amount of things that they have to do.
Yep.
And so they see this task and
They
they
just see the
go,
mountain.
Yeah.
Yep. And then instead of like the little bit of hills that they can take. with
I
the-
know.
with the
And
pit
so I
stops.
do that too. And so what
Yeah.
we all need to identify is what are the one thing you can do today? What's the one quick thing you can
Yep.
do?
What's the easiest thing that you
What's
can?
the
What's the fastest thing?
easiest
What's
thing
the
you
thing
can
that has
do?
what's the thing
And-
that takes the least amount of resources
and
left on
give
your wrist?
yourself some pats
Yep.
on the back
Yep.
for doing it.
Yep.
Do not be upset you didn't get to the task
Nope.
today. Do not
Nope.
be upset that there's more to
Yep.
do.
Yep.
There will always be more to do. It will never
Yep.
be done perfect.
If you are not doing hot, again, go back to the considering of resources. Start with the thing that takes the least amount of resources.
Brush
look
your
at,
teeth.
Look at your list. What takes the least amount of resources? Okay. Do you have more resources that you can keep using? All right. What's the
And
next
again,
thing that takes the least
and
amount?
identify something you already do.
Yes.
So now it looks
Yes.
like you're like, shoot, I have to do this new thing.
Yeah.
No, bitch, you already do all of this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Identify that you've already hit
Yep.
all of these things subconsciously,
Yep.
and you already do that, and now you're adding more to your plate. So acknowledge that you already have stuff on your plate. Unless you're literally sitting there being a lazy piece of shit, and it's not clinical, then you're just being a lazy piece of shit. But for the most part, there's probably so much that you do on your day-to-day that
Yep.
you don't recognize. So make sure you recognize that. Go,
Cool.
I have the capacity to learn a habit.
Yep.
I have the capacity to do this.
Yep.
Great. Feel positive, feel fun,
Yep.
and then it goes into it with
By the way,
positive energy, right?
You know what I learned?
What?
So second finger's 8, right? Because it's the sign language for the number 8, but it's the like 8, like 8.
Didn't know
It's-
that.
So this is 8 because I know you and I do this for T,
Eight.
and this is our
T.
version of T.
Yeah.
So what I learned is that people are using this for 8, and I'm like, oh, I understood as this 8. This is T because you and I have
T,
always done
8.
T, and this is like, oh, you 8, girl. Like
What
this
is
is like silent applause.
What
like,
is
you
sign
8.
language for T?
I don't know.
I wish I knew.
We'll figure it out later.
I wish it was this.
I wish it was this.
Because then it makes sense. It'd be like, this is T.
Yeah.
This is 8.
No, but this is
T8.
like- this is
We're
meant
playing
like-
bingo. T8.
Yeah, there's the number 8, but it was recoined for like, oh, you 8, like you 8 with that, like silent applause, you 8 with that, like yes, queen, you 8 with that. I didn't know that people were doing the single finger, thinking that it was this, and not realizing that there's like an origination of this. Because I always knew as single finger was us going T, like T, okay. I didn't realize that there's actually like people like misappropriating the use for 8 to do this is what I learned recently.
Interesting.
Yeah, so just a little fun tidbit, side tangent,
Fun
whatever.
tidbit. ASL. We love it.
Back on.
That was actually.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we have 2.
Yep. Or 3? No, 2.
No, I think just 2.
We'll figure out in the watch back.
But
Yes.
identifying the tasks that you get done
Yes.
and that you know that you can do.
Yes.
Creating some sort of like. The biggest advice I can give anybody about anything ever.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. Oh no.
Just stay positive. Like try.
No. And not in like a toxic positivity way.
Just try your best to like not get discouraged.
Stay positive and
And
don't
to-
beat yourself up if you fail. Like,
And with the people around you.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Make sure you are aware that we're all
Yep,
like
we're all struggling with the damn task.
Struggling with the damn fucking task.
Yep. Okay. What's your OCD one? Because that was your undiagnosed one. The scaffolding thing.
Yes. And so wait, what is it that I
was,
still need to answer?
Give me your like tip, trick, whatever that you use to
For
help
myself?
To help get over the hump of like not wanting to do one of the things that you hate doing. Right?
I said
Yeah.
that though.
So, but you said the scaffolding for the person undiagnosed. What's your personal one? Except for everything has a home. What's the what's your personal thing of like
Doing it right when it comes to my brain.
Oh, that's your one. Okay, that's your
Yes.
immediate like just make it an immediate task.
Yes.
Okay, cool. No, noted.
Because then
The immediacy of it is what helps you.
the immediacy of it means that it doesn't pile up later, and I don't think there's 15
It no longer
hats.
exists if you do it right away.
15 hats
Yeah.
is terrifying to
Yeah,
me.
right.
If I have a hat in my hand,
Right.
put it the fuck back where it
Right,
belongs.
right.
Do it right now.
Right.
Do not put
Because
it on the
you
table.
know that you
Do
will
not
end up
get
with
to it
15 hats
later.
if you don't.
Because what's going to happen is I'm going to put it somewhere and I'm going to say, do this later.
Yep.
And then I have a new thing to do.
The-
and then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I forgot about this. And then I'm like, fuck, I have
The
so many
wrong
things to do.
action becomes the habit, not not building the habit of putting it away.
Yes, it really
Understood.
does have to be like immediately I have to do this thing.
Understood. Wow.
Because then if I don't,
Right.
it piles up and I will avoid it because I know if I do that thing, putting away
Right.
the hat turns into I need to now organize every single
The
hat in my
entire
house.
bin of all
Yes.
accessories that I have.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Understood. Yeah. Okay,
And
that's a
so
good one.
I make sure that I have some sort of like organized method
Right.
in my house that has like, if you ask where anything in my house was right now,
Mm-hmm.
I would be able to tell you exactly where it is.
That's usually what I try and achieve.
Because,
yeah.
and then, so then when that
Right.
item is in my hand,
Right.
there is literally no difference
Right.
between I would never want things in my house to ever exist anywhere besides being used
Okay.
or put
away.
away.
I like that. Me too.
And so immediately it's in my hand, I go put it away.
Yep. I even got a gift recently.
Every single night when I go to bed, every single thing is put away.
Yep. I got a gift recently, and I don't have a home for it yet. I have to put it in its home. I just made a home for it.
What
but
is
it's
it?
the Wii U that I was gifted.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I now made the home next to my old Xbox 360 on the bottom.
T.
And so
T,
now
not 8.
T, not 8. I now have to put it down in the spot I gave it, but it's killing me that it's literally just right on top of my entertainment center. It's actually not that big of a deal, but
Obsessed.
that's killing me because I now have a home for it, but it didn't have one before. I was cleaning before you got over and I made space, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been making space and dusting space and figuring out how to reorganize so it can now have a home. So I'm like you where I might not make it a new home right out the gate, but I have to. But it needs to have one soon, right? I'm very much like I'm going to
So for me,
reorganize.
if
right.
that doesn't get a home
Yeah.
immediately,
It won't get a home and it
That
stays
is its
there,
home
and then
now.
it becomes its entire thing. Yep, I understand. And then it bothers you, and it bothers you, and bothers you
And it
until
bothers
you
me. It
hit
really
that
bothers
trigger
me.
point where then you are not just reorganizing the entertainment
this
center.
whole entertainment center needs to be fixed, and the kitchen.
It's actually
and
just going to be the entire living room.
It's
now.
just going to blow up.
I
It's
understand.
just
So that's your
gonna
trigger.
Blow
Good to
up.
know.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. And so then for you, what would you say yours is?
For my personal, like my okay,
Because we talked a lot about helping people with
Yeah.
it, but what do you do
Yeah.
for yourself?
everything has a home is really important for
Yep.
me. And that has a lot to do with
How do
my
you make sure you get to it then if you don't immediately do it?
I'm actually really good at
You're more. You like your list.
I'm a habit builder. I'm a habit builder.
Habit
not
builder.
just it's not just so I have everything not only does everything have
So
its
you're conscious of the habit that you're about to make.
Yes.
I just go, I'm doing this.
no,
Like
I
I
can't.
just have to rip
I
off the
can't
Band-Aid.
because I am a
Yes.
set
Well,
my
you're-
expectations.
You're also your executive
Right.
dysfunction stops you from doing that.
Executive dysfunction and my autism. I need to know what to expect, so I need a plan. So I make my plan the day before. What I'm doing the next day is I already know by the time I'm going to bed, and I cannot do anything extra or else my day will derail.
You're a big expectations person.
I am. And when expectations change, it's really tough for me. That's why I need 3 to 5 business days before I have to leave my house.
But I think it's good though. There's a lot of times in your life where things did not go with expectation. You approach it. You realize the expectation
I go, this
changed,
is stressing me out.
and you adjust.
Yep.
And that's
If it can
really
be
good.
adjusted, yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
That's good.
I give myself wiggle room to adjust because I know what happens if I can't.
But also at the same time, again,
Yeah.
with me,
Yeah.
I should be able to exist in a
Yeah.
world where things are not in the correct place.
Right. But you don't have to because you also have
But I do
mental
have
illness.
But
so
I do
it
have
hurts
to.
a little bit.
I do have to.
Yeah.
Because I will go into someone's house and that's the case.
True.
I have a roommate and that's the case.
Building tolerance. Yes. Yes.
And so again,
Right.
with your this is how you approach things.
Yep.
The only thing we can do for ourselves is just address it ourselves.
So
right?
I have a schedule, a weekly schedule.
So you experience. This is your habit.
Yep.
You're a habit
Yep.
builder.
I
love habit builder.
I have a weekly schedule, and this has been the best thing so far for both my ADHD and Cookie's ADHD. This is the best middle ground we found. We really like lists, so I have lists for everything, and it's not a list of go get this done all day today. It's hey, these are expectations set of things that definitely need to be done when you have free time and after doing your everyday things. Look at that list, go get it done. Right? What's your question?
Is the visual so you can see it, or is the visual
Reminder.
So the visual is a reminder. It's not the task of writing it down that is helpful for you.
No, I need it in front of me.
Okay.
Because
I know for some people writing it down,
Right.
it's because they want to write it down because then it sticks in their head. You need a reminder of it physically in
It's
front
all
of
of
you.
the above for me.
Got it.
I need the reminder. It helps me stick it in my head, but I also want it there.
Because I don't need the reminder.
I want it there if I ever have to cross check. Also, it's a form of of low labor communication. The hardest part sometimes the hardest part sometimes about getting things done is having to ask the other person to do it and reminding somebody else to do something. Their part.
Also in a
Yeah.
way that's not.
Yeah, in a way that's not condescending, in a
Which
way
is
that's
what
not
we were
that's not nagging.
Remember, I was
Yep.
giving the hypothetical. Here's
Yep.
how I talk to
Yep.
someone.
Yep.
You have to be
Yep.
really
in a
thoughtful
way
about
that's
how
not
you do
nagging, in a way that doesn't burden me to have to remember every
And so
time.
your caveat around that is
Yep.
writing notes.
In a way that helps the other person remember. So we have a physical thing where Monday, I'll give you my
It's
entire
very
breakdown.
like sexy pen pal.
Yep. Every day is a different room in the house.
Okay, Hamilton.
Okay, Hamilton. Every day is a sexy day in the house. Every day is a sexy day in the house. No, every day is a different room in the house. Okay,
Where we have sex.
where we have sex. So Monday we clean and have sex in the
kitchen.
bedrooms.
Oh, bedroom. Sorry, that's
It's
Monday.
bedroom.
Okay.
Mondays are bedroom. Mondays are bedrooms. So that's basic, right?
Okay.
Mondays are bedrooms. Tuesdays are kitchens.
Tuesdays are kitchens.
Tuesdays we have sex in the kitchen. No.
Okay.
Okay. Wednesday is living room. Actually, and vacuuming. It's one of the vacuuming days. Thursday is bathroom because if I'm either going away for the weekend or people are coming for the weekend or going into the weekend in general, my bathroom is now clean for the entire weekend. And if I'm having guests, I don't have to worry about making sure things are cleaner or look more presentable or like things are more organized so people can find things, right?
Okay, I will say, you talk about sex and you talk about cleaning.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, like a good cleaning session, a good organization
Sexton?
a good organization session.
The gummy. We're gonna have to get off soon. Let's
I
try
know.
and wrap this up.
Oh, that bitch! What do you think I'm trying to do?
Oh, let's do this.
The organization connection between and this is scientific.
Yes.
Dopamine.
The hell, Barney? Anyways, go on.
The dopamine you get during sex is the
Right.
same dopamine you get when you clean something and organizing it and feel that energy of I did this task.
Very similar. Very
Right?
close. They're close. They're close.
Yes. And so as you're describing all of this to me,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, this
You're
shit
right.
turns
You're
me
right. You're
on.
right.
This shit turns me
So
on.
okay, wait. So Friday is laundry day.
Yeah.
And if I'm not home, Sunday becomes laundry day. Because
today?
Sunday is put clothes away. Today is Friday.
What do you do on Fridays?
I already did my laundry. I already did it before you got here. I adjusted knowing you were getting here.
I'm literally
That's-
soaking. It's so fun. I love it.
All my laundry is clean. Now Sunday, it just needs to get folded and put away. So
How long did it take for you to start this habit though?
I'm still building it.
Okay.
We're still perfecting
Do you
it.
give yourself a lot of leeway when it comes to messing up?
I
think the answer is no, which is why I'm
the answer
asking
is
her.
no, but what I've learned
And
to
so
do,
that's and I'm asking because I think you
Well,
need to
what
remind
I've-
yourself that it
I do.
takes a lot of work.
and what
right?
I've learned to do is
It's
if
not
I see
easy.
if I see that I'm because I work from home.
I know.
If I see that I'm going to work a little bit later that day because I'm taking on something or
Adjust.
what I'll do is actually I started saying
Look at her learning that expectations can be changed and
what-
adjusting in
what
the
I've actually
moment.
done was communicate to Cookie, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to my half on the chore chart. Do you have it in you to do it when you get home with yours? Because it's either, yes, I got it, don't worry about it, or I don't have it in me, I can just do mine. Then I can readjust my expectations of what I'm currently working on to if I have to stop, go do that, and then come back and finish. Right? Like,
So funny. All of this is so innate to us, and we
Right.
talk about it all the
Or-
time. Do you know so many people are probably like, I've
don't think
never
about that.
thought about doing it
or
that
my
way.
other thing is, can I delegate it to the day after and double up on chores?
I think about that all the time.
That's my other option is, okay, can I double it up tomorrow with what I already have to do tomorrow? And that way, knowing kind of having that set expectation weekly of regular habits that just become part of my Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, actually, the one thing I will give, Saturday is date
Not
night.
for the boys.
Well, it's for anybody. I call it date night. It just means I'm spending intentional time, whether it's with Cookie, with myself, I'm going away for the weekend, whatever it is. We're going out and hanging out with friends. Like what I'm having you here, whatever it is. I call it date night because it just means I'm spending time intentionally. That is not me working and that is not me cleaning, not me doing it. It's my enrichment time. All right. But Saturday is also what I call a flex day. If I need to have my enrichment time on a different day because I have plans to go into the city with you to go see a concert on a Tuesday or something, right? Then my Tuesday now becomes my Wednesday.
I'm right there with you. I hear.
You know what I
heard.
mean?
Yes.
Flex day.
Yes.
I'm allowed to have that date night on a different day, but that means that Saturday now becomes that day instead.
Okay, so they all are like kind of like concrete
in
on
their days.
wheels.
Yep. Yeah.
They're concrete.
Concrete
This is
on wheels.
Concrete.
Yep,
But
on
I
wheels.
can move
Yep.
this
If I have to.
It's a little heavy.
It's tough.
It's concrete.
It's tough.
You got to put the effort in.
Right.
And not just put the effort in. The
To
rest
get back
of them
into it.
Also have to get shifted because
Yep.
of it, right?
Yep.
It's a lot of effort.
Yep.
But you do have that
Yep.
capacity. And putting it on wheels makes a big difference for you.
Yep. And
But
I
the
knew,
expectation is still the same.
Yep.
The boulders are the same.
I know I have really bad depression, and I know I have executive dysfunction. So I made space to give space for my mental health.
Sometimes the wheels are oiled up and sometimes they're really
Sometimes
hard to push.
it's not even I'm going out with you that day. Sometimes it's I wake up and maybe I work.
You know what I love to do? I come over her house and I steal one
Yep.
of the
my
one
God.
of the concretes and I did it for her.
Yep. Like it's I wake up and I know my insomnia was really bad that night. I don't have as much gas in the tank that day because I had more to do or I am just not feeling up for it. Like something's going on where I go, you know what? I don't want to have to medicate myself today just for this one task. I will double
Well,
up
then that
on a
answers
different
my
day.
question. You do give yourself enough grace.
I have been learning how to give me time to give myself grace because my issue with not being able to be kind to myself is I don't have the fucking time to do this. If I don't do this now, I'm never going to be able to do it. Now I've now made myself have the time to do this. Therefore, you are allowed to chill. You have the time and you know you have the
And
time.
you know what you hate?
What?
Wasting things.
I hate food
And
waste.
so-
I hate wasting time.
I know you do.
resources. I hate it. It's so inefficient for my brain. It makes me sad. And mad. But however, now I live with a person with ADHD, very chaotic. So what I've done was I've taken my everything needs a home and I've now ADHD-fied them for Cookie. What are you doing?
This is gonna be
This is going to be so gas.
good for that.
Oh, and you know why? Because I need to make space, just like I need to make space for my need for time. I make space for his chaos. So I'll label shelves, but the shelves themselves don't need to be organized. As long as what's on that shelf are the things that should be there, they don't have to be organized on the shelf.
So a little bit of organized chaos.
I have something called a hubby cubby.
Ooh.
And it's right there. It's a green basket that if I find anything around the house,
Yep.
but it's not mine to put away,
You don't
I
know
throw
where
it.
to go.
I throw it in the hubby cubby. He comes in instead of just dumping things on the dining table or on the side table. He throws it in his hubby cubby if he
It's
doesn't
kind of
want
like a laundry chair.
kind of, but for his ADHD doom pile.
But
I
it-
gave you a doom pile.
And you know what's really important about that? I would
What?
say
What?
Don't make it too big.
No,
You want that hubby cubby to be small.
Yep.
Because if it's too big, guess what's gonna happen?
it's just gonna be used all the time.
Pile
Yep.
up, pile
Yep.
up, right?
Yep.
So you need a laundry chair,
Yep.
but it needs to not be big.
Yep.
You can't have a laundry room,
Right.
like the version that you have in your office sometimes, which is
Yep.
when you close it, out of sight, out of
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
It has to be visual, it has to be small,
Yep.
and it has to be in front of you.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yep.
It has to not be overwhelming.
Correct. Yep, exactly. Don't make it an overwhelming thing.
Don't make it
It is something to
overwhelming.
help you, not to hurt you later. It's not to enable you to hurt yourself. It's to help you,
Yes.
help yourself. And so with him, the big one is the fridge. That's why we're going to redo the fridge, is because my ADHD and his actually agree on the fridge. So we
So
actually
let's
have to
end
redo
on
the
a
fridge.
task that we both are in the process of learning right now. So
currently doing?
yours right
Mine's
now,
the fridge.
you want to do the fridge.
Yep.
So give a little tidbit on that and I'll then explain mine.
So the tidbit with the fridge is things that can expire faster or rot faster need to be more in your face. And you do it. You actually have a drawer where you put all your sauces, and I went, fuck, I'm actually going to do the same thing she does, because none of those sauces are going to expire in the next X amount of months. But you know what it is? My fucking sandwich meat that I keep in my crisper drawer and that I don't remember I have in the morning or when I want something quick to eat. So anything that can go bad or needs to get replaced has to be in front of your face.
My problem with my fridge sometimes,
It's chaotic. There's no...
No, it's beautiful. It's not efficient.
It's not efficient. That's fair. Okay.
So like for me,
you have like
truly,
the drink organizers, and I'm like,
yes, truly a lot of my life is beautiful.
yes. It's not efficient.
It's not always efficient.
Right. Fair.
Don't open the cabinet. Don't
And
open
also don't open her freezer.
Oh, my freezer's a mess. Yeah. I don't like the freezer. There's a few
organized.
places that I
Yeah.
just truly
Yep.
it's your office where I just go
Yep.
closed.
Yep.
Out of sight, out of
Yep.
mind. I don't want to
Yep.
deal with it.
Yep.
For me right now, my really exciting thing in life right now is I might be getting
Yes.
an
Puppy.
extra
Oh. An extra what?
an extra storage room.
True. I'm so excited to come over your house when you get the storage room.
I know.
I hope you get
That's
it.
why I gasped, because I was thinking, oh my God, when it's my turn, guess what I get to talk about? I have a storage room. Do you know what my biggest pet peeve about my space that I live in right now? I do not have
Storage.
a linen closet.
True.
I do
my
not
linen
have-
my linen closet's a game changer.
I do not have a designated space.
I just reorganized it for ADHD.
For towels
Yep.
and sheets and all of those
Really?
things.
I didn't realize that.
All of my sheets, there's some under my bed, there's some under the guest bed, there's some in the basement, there's some in my cosplay
In
room.
the couch? What's in the couch? Blankets?
Nope, that's 3M hooks and
gotcha. Like hardware stuff.
Hardware stuff.
Cool.
Under the guest bed is the guest bed bedding. Under my bed
Right.
is my bed bedding.
Right.
And in the basement, in the shower
Right.
of the basement, because
Right.
nobody showers in the basement shower, I have stacked up
Yep.
all of the linens for the twin size air
Yeah,
mattress, the
yeah.
queen size air mattress, and
Yeah.
the full size air mattress. I have a lot of people who stay over my house often.
Yeah, we party.
And so there's a lot of
Party.
I do
We have
not
game nights.
I do. I do not have a linen closet. And so
That's
my
so tough.
organization of all those, do you know how much I literally am like,
you run around your
'cause
house
I'm
when we're
like-
setting up beds.
and guess
you
what?
do.
I'm usually drunk and high by the end of
Yeah.
the night when we're setting up these air
Yep.
mattresses. I just
I
wish it was
know.
organized where I
I
could go,
know.
guys, just go into the linen closet and
Grab
grab
your stuff.
the stuff.
Grab
But it's
whichever
not-
bed you're using with
not
its package.
consistent, so
Yeah.
I can't tell other people.
no.
I can't tell other people, go grab this thing.
Hey, yeah.
Because I have to do this thing.
Right.
I have to do it myself because I'm the only one who knows. And
I
so,
know.
and one of my biggest issues is that I just don't ask for help.
Right.
And I'm going to do the 100 arm thing and I'm
Yeah,
going to do everything
you are.
myself. And so if I have a house that I can translate to other people, here's how everything works.
And that's what I'm working on. That
I
too
know, and
is
I like
is
that.
silent communication. Like I was
want
talking
other
about.
people to be able to come in my home
Passive-
and understand how it works.
It's not silent communication. It's passive communication. Ways that you can passively communicate
Uh-huh.
to keep a house more organized and cohesive
And I also want it to be, like,
consistent.
mild-
Consistent.
I want it to be like mildly obvious to almost
Yeah.
anybody who sees it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. I understand. I understand 100%. I'm telling you, I get it. And honestly, even if you resonate
We
with
also
something
want
with
people
you,
to be comfortable when they come into our space.
yeah,
Right?
I want you to
Not
feel
just
like
us, but other
it's-
people.
Yeah, I want you to feel like if you need something when you're over my place, you'll know where to find it if you just look a little bit, right? And honestly, if you resonated
We're
with
creating
anything,
homes for ourselves and for
yes,
each other.
if you resonated with anything but it's true.
I
I
know.
literally just built out my entire patio with you in mind, right? Like, yes, I use it and it's my home and whatever, but I truly designed it knowing, hey, this is her big space that she really likes to have. She is over my house enough that I'm going to give her her own room.
One of my tasks in my life that I have to do is put
a sensory hammock in the guest room for me.
No.
Yes. Yes.
This thing. They don't
Curtains.
but they don't go through.
Oh, blackout curtains.
I need to put blackout curtains in my what's it called? In my guest bedroom for you.
Yes, you do.
Because that guest bedroom is literally for you.
Banana peppers. We're getting banana peppers. Oh my God, I'm getting the munchies. All right,
I'm
let's
also
speed this
getting
up.
munchies.
Let's speed this up.
Yes.
Sorry, not sorry.
But one of my tasks to do is literally changing something in my house.
Yes.
For you.
Okay.
That's it. right?
I
like,
love this.
Like
I
we
love this.
have little things that we do in our lives.
Well,
for...
you did. You know what you had? You had a bunch of fidget toys and stuff, but then you actually made like a straight up box for them because you would be like, Belle, please. Like,
here's a fidget toy box.
Like,
I
here you
love
go.
giving people
Like,
my
Belle,
fidget toy
please.
box
Like,
when they come over my
take your
house.
pick. Yeah. Because I stim a lot.
You do stim a lot.
I know, and it's I understand that sometimes I stim to the point that it's distracting, and I don't take offense if you have a solution. I don't take offense if someone says, "Hey, can you stop that?" You literally were like, "Hey, Belle, here." Like you hand me. I knew that my fidgeting was impeding on your ability to whatever, and you gave me a fidget toy. Cool, look at that. You didn't even put it on. You didn't make it my problem to solve. You solved it.
I'm literally just thinking about banana peppers now.
I know that's all I want to do.
Fucking hungry
all right.
as shit.
If you resonated with anything we talked about, I don't even remember what we talked about. I'm so.
We talked
about a lot.
much.
If you resonated with anything that we talk about, or you,
We talked about the stigmas of all of the things that people either struggle with when it comes
Yeah.
to cleaning. About the also something that we never touched upon, but I
Right.
think could quietly mention, quickly be mentioned.
Yeah.
People are really embarrassed about their spaces sometimes.
yeah, don't be embarrassed, dude.
Do
Everyone's been
not
there. Everyone's been there at least once.
Be embarrassed. So again, the
Everyone's been there
ultimate
at least
goal
once.
is positivity, is task, it's patience with yourself.
Don't take bites bigger than you can chew.
Don't take bites bigger than you
Yep.
chew. Do not
Yep.
make a mountain
Yep.
out of a molehill.
Yeah.
Take little tasks at a
Hey,
time and reward
for sure.
yourself for the things you already do.
And if you have resonated with anything that we've talked about today, or even if you're like, dude, you know what? That might work for me, and this is something else that worked for me that maybe we didn't mention. Please comment, tell us, like,
Try it.
Tell us so we can try it. If you think there's something that is similar or comparable to anything we've mentioned, because worst case scenario, even if one of us doesn't want it, somebody else in the comment section is
Oh
going to
my
want it,
God.
and y'all are going to
What
help
did you
each
say?
other.
We said
share resources, peer reviewed.
Bring the tricks to the table, right? Like you said, like
Yeah, let's
went on
let's trade trades.
trades. I
Start
love that.
trading trades. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's, I've never heard that before.
Trade with other the peer reviewed individuals. Like, let's do it, dude. Like,
I love
I'm so
that shit.
But I just want to go eat something.
Do you want to take the Polaroid?
Yes.
Okay, let's take the Polaroid. Okay.
Hold on. Hold this.
You did a really good job of taking it last time, and so I'm going to let you stay in charge of that because I have taken many a Polaroid in my life. And everybody always takes them of me, and I'm always like, oh my God, I look so cute in that.
Super artistic.
They're so cute. And then I look at my version of it, and I'm so off-center to everything. Also, I like how I'm double fisting right now.
I think we can.
Okay.
Try this.
Do you want to hold the mic?
Down. Yep.
Okay. I hope it turned out awesome.
All right, we'll do another one.
Okay.
If you get any of these, you're so welcome.
And if you want one, all you have to do is subscribe to our Patreon at the lowest tier.
For the raffle.
For the raffle, we give one away every month. Anybody who is a subscriber gets put into this raffle. Our lowest tier, we just added a new one called our high tier. It is $4.20 a month.
Be part of the
And if you subscribe at that level, you get a bunch of cool stuff. And by cool stuff, whenever we want to post, we will post funny memes and screenshots of us texting each other and a smorgasbord of fun. And it's
tier with stuff.
it's just kind of a fun way for you guys to help support our pipe dream, our passion project, our Delulu fantasy that we could have a job that is a full tax write-off for our friendship.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Wait.
What? Yes?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
I want to go get snacks.
Okay.
And I kind of want to reorganize my pantry.
Oh, please. We
Can
can
we
use
go-
all the stuff that we just talked about and do it.
I
And
already.
we can eat all of it. And you know what I love? When you do a cleaning of a snack drawer.
Yeah.
You get rid of all of the like
Oh my
half-eaten
gosh,
bags.
and you
We
make,
take
like,
all
the
of it and put it
Munchies
in
bowl?
We put it in a Munchies bowl. Let's go
Yeah.
do Munchies bowl. All right. All right.
Bye.
We're gonna jump off. We're doing
wait.
a Munchies bowl.
Wait.
Anyway, I'm ThousandHunny.
I'm HauntingBelle. And until next time, get weird responsibly.
Woo! I didn't prepare for that one. I could have held it longer if I prepared.